check. Sunday. Bang, bang, night again. Early.
Y'all know what it is. For the bang. For the faithful that ready to go. So we doing today. That's how it's going down. Let's get up.
We going till 5.
No, we not. We definitely not doing that.
5 o'clock. 4 p.m. shut off time.
Do not listen to Addict. They said Cog Mike is hot.
So 5 PT specific. That means we going till 8 Eastern.
He going to. I will be watching the game. That's what's going down. I appreciate you.
All I know is the Super Bowl is expensive. That's all I know.
That's it. Super Bowl parties is going down. Oh, hold on. We got a legend in the chat. We got the mighty Megatron, leader of the Decepticons. No doubt what's going on. The mic checks are going on. We got Zach Riley. What's going on? Tim, aka DJ Tamir. Is that okay? Tamir is in there. No doubt. Live Supremacy, what's going on? Pop Knot, what's up? Lloyd Metroid, what's going on? We got Morpheus for the Matrix. Young Dreads, the artist, what's up? Artiste, Stash Gordon, you already know. Barry's Alien. Element, your name long. The Elemental Hero, the Shadow, Link, Dragon, Wolf King. Bro, you got too many titles. You got way too many titles. What's going on? Boozy the Clown, what's up? No doubt. 911, what's going on? Homie, what's up? Antonio Newman, what's going on? No question. Yo, bro, your name, I'm about to, that is too long a name, man. That's the longest name I think I've ever seen in the chat. Elemental Hero, Shadow, Link, Dragon, King. Salute. It is Sunday. Y'all know what it is. We are back.
Going till 5.
We not going too far. Do not listen to that boy. J-Mac, the OG, to the Bay Area. Throw it up. It's for the Bay. You got to rep. No doubt. Chilling. Play that Plastona 3. Reload. Antonio Norman. All right. I see you. Talking about all that. James Morrison. We go until 6. No, we not. Oh, man. Chilling. Anyway, we going to get everybody up in here. Spicy topics. Hold on. They said Lloyd Magic Purdy going to get distracted by the Swiftie. No doubt. No orbital strikers. We are not Captain America. Why stop at 5? We can do this all day. No.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they're low-key telling the NFL players, why you guys not marrying people like Taylor Swift? We need this free promo.
They love it, man.
We don't care if it's a fling. Get you someone like Swift.
Oh yeah, they love that engagement.
They're like if you date someone even remote to the caliber of Swift, get a raise.
Did your job, Charles Kelsey.
I wonder how much money they've made off of Swift just being there. Yeah. Like, keep in mind, she's not even being paid. Right. She's just showing up for her man, and they getting all this money.
Yep, and then a complete base who doesn't like football, doesn't care about football, is definitely about Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder how many Swifties got a ticket to the Super Bowl just to maybe run into some Taylor Swift. That would be crazy.
He out of pocket. Anyway, so we gonna get the rest of the
Aaron, you're 100% right. I know nothing about sports.
Father Gucci, what up? You already know, but look, we gonna get the rest of the lords up in here and have a nice, quick, easy podcast.
Quick till 5.
Shut it off at 4. Anyway, talk to you.
Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So, look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got, nah, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm
Keep
just super
that going. Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got, nah, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep
super
that going. Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got, nah, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got nah, let's switch that up.
What is you
What I
doing?
wanna do,
Don't
man.
stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm
Keep
just
that,
super
keep
man.
that, keep that going, keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got nah, let's switch that up.
What is you
What I
doing?
wanna do,
Don't
man.
stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm
Keep
just
that,
super
keep
man.
that, keep that going, keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter, but I'm anti-social. Love my city, but I'm still bi-coastal. I got nah, let's switch that up.
What is you
What I
doing?
wanna do,
Don't
man.
stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm
Keep
just
that,
super
keep
man.
that, keep that going, keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for you. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. That's, whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So
I cry the praises of the life of those camps, which lies
I'ma just chill and watch them and eat snacks in the attic. I wanted to chill with the pack and be like a young whoop, but then they would mistake me for addict. If I can imagine it's cool to give you some advice, then invite your girl to your squadron. Cause if you don't give her that option, you gonna be single player like Sovereign. You gonna get tossed in the bushes by King David. Royalty and not a pretender. Detrimental to an elemental, what's an avatar to a knee bender? I gotta be me though. I know it's my destiny, work to Cognito. Who cares if you fly, if you still a mosquito? You swear you ain't stunting, but really be Steve-O. You like to collect stuff and that's cool, but I got bad news. Even if you really was that dude, King David still be the king of the statues. Since a juvenile, I've been cursed with a curse to be musical. And if you hate it, we'll meet in the crucible. Other than that, then it's cool and it's beautiful. We let you know that your dreams are pursuable. Whatever you wanna do, then it's doable. If you got work on a Sunday, it's suitable. Cause you can listen to this in your cubicle on the Lord's Day. Woo. If you got work on a Sunday, it's suitable. Cause you can listen to this in your cubicle on the Lord's Day.
Yeah. Mic checks and all of that. Mic checks.
Let me see how this feel. Feel.
Oh, see, we got the mock decks. What we doing? What we doing?
We're outside, man. We're outside, man. This week is a very important week, so we start the week off. You know, Sunday is the first day of the week, if you didn't know.
turn your levels up a little bit. We need little levels. You know what I'm saying?
Let me slide up in that. Pause.
Whoa. Attic, mic check.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Solve. Messing up my Super Bowl fun. Y'all think y'all slick? The show was starting. I was like, it's going to be me and Attic today. And I was like, I don't care what's happening.
How that sound?
Glorious.
This is the throne was calling. So
I feel that.
Yo, tell him, Ray. Tell him the bathroom.
For me, this is just my mind doing it all the time. I wake up like, what is wrong with you? This is like, I'm like, I don't know, because I'm not nervous. Like I've done this 1,000 times.
Before showtime.
It's just habitual. Yeah, you know, you gotta get.
It's his joint. He just want to be
the ceremonial jumping.
Just in case anything go on, he just want to be lighter.
Oh man, salute. Hold on, we got the legendary Tom Warren in the chat. All right, I see you. What's going on?
Tom. Every time you're in the chat,
yeah, we're nervous.
Oh no!
Why are you in the chat?
Why are you in the chat, Tom?
Hey,
What's
Tom,
about to get leaked?
Tom, I'm not nervous of anything. You know, there's a lot of mustard hearts in these streets.
Oh man,
Here we go.
Early today. All right, see what you doing. Hear ye, and we are live. Welcome to the Iron Lords Podcast, LLC, and also live on LordsOfGaming.net. Episode number 340. It's another glorious Sunday. We're back at the round table on the Lord's Day, and today we've got the Xbox business update event.
What business update?
What the hell is that? I've never heard of this before.
Yo, since when we do that? Financials and business?
The Xbox stock report. Since when we do this? But this is what we here for, y'all.
Yeah.
Helldivers 2 success, Xbox 2020, and a portable SKU. And Disney invested in Epic Games to discuss. So we gonna get right into it. So let's introduce the four horsemen of gaming, those original gaming knights of the realm here at the round table with super abbreviated intros because go Niners and we watching the Super Bowl at 4 o'clock. For the
Period.
4 o'clock is shut down.
We going till 5.
I don't like that. I don't like that. We going till 5. I don't like that.
He said no matter what, I won't be here.
My co-host, the co-host. We not going till 5. My brother from another mother.
Y'all can do
we
what y'all
not
want to
going
do.
till 5. The difficult game conquer. We definitely not going till 5.
He's trying to get this intro out.
We getting this out. Lord of this big clock, the howl of the young wolf, my man, Lord Attic, back to back, not going till 5. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I played a lot of Helldivers. We're getting out of here recently, and the biggest thing that's happened this week that's just crazy, and everything going on is we going till 5.
I like that, Jay.
Yeah, so we obviously this is going to be a pretty hectic episode all the way up till 5, and It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
like
ahead
the way
and,
he said.
I'm
You
gonna
keep
go
putting it.
I'm gonna go ahead
He's a
and
wild
I'm gonna go ahead and
cowboy.
give my time to King because I still want my time being used because we have so far.
Thank you. I appreciate all of that.
Anyway.
Yo, and listen, everybody that's super chatting, remember, 2-5.
No time for that. And of course, we have our most technical gaming lord.
King, he keeps playing. We'll go till 6.
The solo gamer who lives. No, it'll be you by yourself on the stream.
It's at halftime.
The solo gamer who lives with a single player selfish experience. And also the Sostradamus, the Lord of Crowns, that Messiah thing he won, and IOP of Lord Patron of the Iron Bank, PC Master Race's own Lord Sovereign. How we doing, sir?
I'm good. I'm back out of the El Chapo's bunker. I'm here.
Oh, back.
I have returned.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done no gaming whatsoever this whole damn. Actually, no. All I've done was a little bit of practice on Tekken because I tried to at work. I tried to jump on Suicide Squad, right? But they were like, you know, Suicide Squad. Always online game. Always gotta be connected.
Did you launch it and it said you beat the game? Because I heard that.
No. That
Oh,
was
wow, that's crazy.
I got in after that patch.
Yeah, that patch went up.
That's crazy.
So that's it. Just some Tekken, continuing to learn craziness with King.
King is crazy,
When he says King, he's talking about King the character from
King the
Tekken.
character.
He's playing.
Yeah,
He had to specify.
He had people be hitting me like,
Pause. No, I'm not playing with King.
you inside
playing
playing
touching,
hard
you
like
was
that?
touching King.
Hey, yeah.
But, yo,
How did it
yes.
feel?
King the character from
How did
Tekken
it
8. As I elaborate.
Release me.
Yo, they have done some stuff with this character, bro. Yo,
ridiculous.
he can juggle you to high. Oh my
fighting
God.
some online cats, and he's got some new.
Is that the
beefy-
panda? Is King the panda?
He's
King's
the
the
one.
lion, the guy with the lion
Lion
head.
Bass, yeah. He got some shit where he could bust your shins with the low kick. Like he got this new annoying, and it's fast. It's getting on my nerves.
It's a stomp. He got a stomp now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh
It's
my
crazy.
God. So just some of that because Tekken does let me actually kind of get online and access all that stuff. Not Suicide Squad though.
Yeah,
Disrespectful.
no doubt. And of course, we have the incredible Hulk of this, aka the XS Gamer.
Ooh.
The prophet of Xbox.
Swami.
King of the statues, who demands nothing less than that premium experience. It is the leader of the Xbox frontline, no mustard heart movement.
Ooh.
Beloved Lord King, how we doing, sir?
I'm doing better than 98% of you influencers. This is so
What you trying to
good
say?
right
What
now.
you trying to
I'm
say?
trying to say dudes is running and hiding, ducking and screaming, backtracking.
The walk back? Is it we doing the walk back?
Yo, you know how they come out the ring? They come out real hard and aggressive like Mike Tyson until they get punched in the face and they're like, oh, wait a second.
Oh, that's what's going on?
Oh, it was so dope to see. It was so dope to see a lot of stuff. It was so dope for people that was riding with somebody and they threw them under the bus. And it was like, oh, wait a second, though. And they tried to disassociate themselves from that dude. Wait a second. They was doing the Heisman.
Are you implying some mustard heart energy with
Man.
rumors and information?
This is what happens when you try to be first. This is the price for being first.
We still don't know what's happening. I wouldn't jump on that too hard.
Listen. That's the. See, this is another example of mustard hotness.
Mustard heartedness.
So being realistic and down to earth.
Listen.
That's mustard hardness.
Listen.
Let's go.
I'm now.
Didn't last week you take the glasses off and address something?
And I did.
specifically?
And I did. And guess what happened?
Was it that mustard hard?
Time out, time out.
because you did. That's how I went down.
I took the glasses off, and guess what happened? A tweet came out. And what did that tweet say? We will address y'all next week.
So, Attic, we got to give him that. The tweet did go after he
I
took the glasses
off and said,
He
"Yo,
did.
Will,
He
handle
spoke it
your
into
business."
existence.
And then what happened? A tweet came out, and dudes started backtracking like,
They back- all of a sudden, the sources wasn't sourcing. The math wasn't mathing.
So hold on. So are
was a mixing.
you saying that even the management over there is a mustard heart until you said something?
You know what it is?
That was gangster. That was gangster. Let me hear this. Let me hear this.
It's not even that. It was what happens in business stays in business.
Okay, King. I need you to do me a favor then. I need to utilize King's powers. Take off them glasses and tell Phil.
No. So first of all, you don't control King.
Phil, I won.
First of all, you don't control King. So
You don't control King.
This ain't Tekken, and you don't control King.
That's not his main character.
But the chat does. Chat.
Hey, yo.
Don't control King either.
That's hilarious.
This is the problem, right?
Break
This
it
is the
down,
problem
break
with
it down.
certain people.
Break it down.
What goes on in business stays in business. Now, a lot of times, we have weak individuals that's peeping stuff and seeing stuff, and they snitching. All right? So those snitching mustard-hearted cowards, I don't abide by that. But there's a place in this world for you. Right? And there's a place in this world for everybody. There's a place in this world for stand-up dudes, and there's a place in the world for weak dudes. Man. There's always got to be somebody to tell a tale. Always. And that's the coward that ran and left and came back and said, yo, you know what's happening over there? King and them is on the mountain killing dudes. And y'all is down there running. So listen.
So just to clarify, do you not think there's any possibility that the outrage is what changed it and it was going to happen from the start?
I don't think your voice is as strong as you think it is.
I didn't say my voice. I said
No,
voice.
not your voice. Not your voice in particular. See, y'all dudes is in a vacuum,
so you
bro.
You don't.
15 dudes on Twitter ain't moved no needles.
It wasn't 15 dudes. They were trending on Twitter.
They can trend
Phil
as
Spencer
much
was
as they
trending.
want.
Xbox was trending.
This ain't the
Microsoft
first
was
time
trending.
Phil and trend. This ain't gonna be the last time either.
The last time
Dave Cody's what up?
The last time they trended to this caliber, guess what happened? They reversed the Xbox Live Gold.
So you said power to the people with the
So
pitchfork.
so that wasn't Twitter too.
You can sit there and say "Viva la Revolution" all you want.
So in that case, why did you address Phil last week?
Yo, listen, I addressed Phil. I said my joint was shut up these mustard hearts. That's it.
That's it. Give me a sign.
All he did was just tweet and say, "I see you next week, business talk." and y'all dudes was like, "Oh, he saved us." He ain't saved nothing. Nothing happened. And this is the problem. See, I don't abide by y'all rules.
Okay, let's go.
And y'all have to listen. I'm a stoic. Always stoicism to the death. Some people don't abide by those philosophies, and it's okay. I don't expect people to do what I do, but at the same time,
that's right.
I get the glory, you don't. So when it comes out and it's right, like I said, y'all gonna be like, "That's why the Hold the Line broke them." Woo! You don't forget, Hold the Line was ABK. ABK done deal. We got that, baby.
From the depths. That's
You
a
don't
fact.
remember? It was 10%, we was 10% down.
It was over. CMA.
Dudes was making videos. It's over. They ain't getting no Call of Duty. They was clowning niggas running around the block.
Talk to him.
And I came out and tripped them and said, "Remember that?"
And then, do this.
That's why Hold the Line broke them. So now they're trying to disrespect the Hold the Line.
That is
by
true.
saying,
Try to comfort the guard.
He ain't worth it. I'm 98% right all the time.
Woo!
And you gotta be 98% wrong all the time. So all of us is messing around with 2% in here. I'm cool with that 2%.
You cool with the two.
I'm cool with the 2. So listen, what I'm just saying is y'all gotta make your money.
I feel that.
Go make your money. Go make your videos.
Keep calling alive.
Go
Keep
hype
more
it
live
up.
support. Keep more live support.
I got it.
Go do that.
I gotta give you the 10 toes down, man. Like,
Yeah, he goes like, you can't front on King, though.
I was like, Addict, you don't understand.
I tried to tell him,
He thrives
for
on
this. He lives
he
for
does,
this.
He could be, the L could be in his face. It don't matter. And the stoicism, that's that Street Fighter Tekken heart right there.
Yeah, facts,
that is
facts.
when even when you're down, you never let them see you sweat.
Astro, it's definitely an 8-hour podcast today.
No, it's not. Stop it at 4.
Well, Cog is definitely gonna be out at 4.
On Cog and them. This is
Cog and them.
Cog and them.
That includes me.
Yeah, it's on Cog and Sav on them.
Go football.
Yes.
Let me get to what I was playing.
Get your balls off, please, sir.
I was Brotato. I cannot stress it enough. If y'all like Vampire Survivor, Brotato is the same exact formula, but magnified by a billion. Right? You really got to get your skills up for Brotato if you want to play it. Tekken. Tekken 8. I'm
Finally.
going through the story.
Let's go. What's going on?
And this is the first time. I only got one quip against it.
Okay, what's your quip?
The full motion video.
Yo, is it the real time now better than the
Way
full
better
motion?
than that. You
Thank
don't
you.
even need
We're
that no more.
finally we're at the
Yeah, they
point
kinda
we
don't need it at
We don't
all
need full
anymore.
motion. They could have
Yeah,
saved
I'm
budget.
like, I understand why you do it for
Yeah.
data,
Facts.
rate and all that other stuff, but the full motion video look worse than real time.
I agree.
Because when the transition switch, and I don't care what console you on, I seen it on PlayStation, played it on PC, how I did it, and on my Xbox. Still always all around the board. Full motion video is just not the way to go with it.
I feel like.
Hopefully we get enough storage that they're able to do it in the next one 9.
Yeah.
But I love the ability to switch between Fugazi mode.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I don't like that. That's
real
gotta
mode.
go. We don't have to have a conversation around that, and that not being part of our rotations. I don't like that. at
Wait,
all.
you don't like special
I don't-
style?
Nah. Look at that. You learn the moves.
Oh,
learn the
Yo,
moves.
man.
I'm with you, Saul.
Oh,
'Cause when
hardcore. Oh,
we-
jeez,
and
man.
then
you
you
and
guys
I was
wonder-
in PAX.
And you wonder
I
why
was in
Addict
PAX.
deleted it.
Yeah, we see when King and I were at PAX, we're like,
We
yo,
was playing
why are
special
these-
mode.
They forced you to play special mode. There was no regular mode. So
And they
we're
didn't
in
tell
there
us.
and we out here doing hot combos. And this is like, it was cool to see them, but I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm pressing one button.
button and all
I'm
fire
gonna
is coming out.
be real with you guys. If you guys ever drag me into these little Friday
Yeah,
night
you
things,
can
Yes,
do
yes,
special
arena.
mode.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
using.
put on that.
and
That's for him.
and then when if I beat you guys, I'm still talking.
Bro, I was
still-
fighting
no, you're
Rand.
supposed to go
Rand-
ahead, have
Bro,
fun.
Rand was getting all
No,
these
I'm still
combos off,
talking.
making it
I'm
mad
still
competitive
talking.
because we was doing
It-
we tried to get one of the achievements for it.
It-
And I'm like,
Right.
wait a minute. I looked at the screen. I was like, oh, he got special mode. I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna be
I
real.
was like, I know
I'm
I'm
gonna be
doing my
real.
stuff for Rand.
If-
Shout out
if
to
you
Rand.
try-
You did your
if
thing.
you try
I
some-
think we need a rookie league.
If you try to hit me with some you using that easy mode stuff, you damn right I'm
That's
using
right.
the easy mode
Exactly.
stuff.
It's in the game. The game said you
Yeah,
can
it's
do it.
in there. It's in
The
there.
game
And
said
you're able to switch on the fly, which you
Yep.
can't do
That
on
is
Street Fighter,
so
which I
beastie,
love.
yes.
I love. It's
But it exposed
you-
them, so what they call it, say it.
yeah, it tells you. It tells you.
Okay, no, that's
It tells
fine.
you.
I still want to get hit by it for no
Yeah,
reason.
That's when the mustard heart come out. They be like, he's a mustard heart. But, all right, so playing that Fortnite. If you're not playing Fortnite right now and you love Ninja Turtles, you do yourself with the service. Jump in there, and I know people are gonna complain and say that whatchamacallit is a little overpriced. Because they came out with
Full pack.
the battle pass. And now they got a special battle pass with other stuff. I understand that's anti-consumer, but I'm a simp for Fortnite, so I don't care.
I feel it.
So I purchased it, and I'm inside. I got my shredder, and I'm playing it slow-mo backslap we on today.
Oh, that's what's up.
And anybody else that play Fortnite, I'm on every day. Now, how you find me is you go through your Epic store, you look on the side, and you see me on. I'm offline always. Just jump on and play. But if you into Ninja Turtles, please
I gotta tell
go
Maddie.
in there and
he
get
goes hard body
everything.
karate.
Everything is there. It's
Yeah,
it's
they got
the
the squad,
dopest
they got the
mode.
Donatello, they got the full.
They got the full. They got Shredder. They got Master Splinter. They got
Casey?
Amy.
They doing Casey Hudson. or not?
April. No,
April,
Casey, Casey Hudson. I heard is supposed to be like a secret character at some point in time, and they're gonna drop him later. But you get so they have special drops that drop in the world, and out of these drops, and they got the Ninja Turtle face on it. Right, so these little clouds come down, and there's a little crate at the bottom, and depending on which one it is, because they all four drop at the same time, so you can go get Donatello, Raphael, or whatever.
In game. Wow.
And yeah, in the game, and their
Shout out to
weapons.
whoever gifted me them too.
That's what's up. The weapons are legendary. Yobi gifted it to you. And the weapons for that specific character is in that box. So, like, if let's say dudes really like Ralph, they're running to the Ralph box, and you are having this huge battle to get the weapon. And once you get that weapon, it's just like God mode. So it's fun.
Can you buy them together? Or you have to buy them individually, or do they
No,
separate them?
You can buy them as a set, and you can buy them individually.
You know what I like? They're good into. Let's say that I picked up Raphael, and then like I start playing with other people, and they're like, "No, you got to get one of the other ones to match us. We ain't none of us going in at the same one."
Yeah, and we did that. We did a whole 4 Ninja Turtle joint. It's just so much fun. I love Fortnite and the ability to bring back pop culture. I can't wait for He-Man. I can't wait for Thundercats. I can't wait for them to start going into these IPs that is out there, Silverhawks, stuff like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Hanna-Barbera and all that other stuff.
Thundercats. Yeah, I want to see a bunch.
Yeah, so let's hurry up so Cog can get out of here.
Please, no doubt. Let's do that. I was looking at that
see a
clock.
bunch, but
I was
not
looking at that
today.
clock. I'm trying to get these through 1:30. So yeah, and of course we got the danger area. All right,
This guy's crazy.
Give me this shit know me. LordCognito, spread that real to the rubber of the ILP. Not telling you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Shout out to the Finally Duke. Mr.
What'd you
Man
guys
plays Crossover. Crossovers in the building.
What was the crossover?
Oh, yeah.
about?
Crossover was crazy. People mad because they
Allen
said, yo,
Iverson.
the clips, they ain't like the clip. But
What was the clips about?
The clip was about Xbox influencers and how certain people feel that they a little too friendly and that corporate back stuff they take self, but they didn't get the crossover when Cog had the crazy rebuttal and that part wasn't in the clip.
What was it in the clip?
I don't know because I didn't do that. But you know what I'm saying? But other than that,
question,
yes, what's going on?
Because I was in the clip. I was in the clip last week.
Okay, you
and in that clip, all they got me saying was get rid of your game.
Oh
pad.
yeah, they did you dirty. They did you dirty. They cut you right off. They did me. They had the bars and they act like it was no response, and I was there with the silence, quiet face. So I was like, that's not how it was. So watch the show.
So what was your rebuttal? Just for the people that saw the clip. What was your
Tell
rebuttal?
us all of it. Tell us all of it. The whole thing.
No. I'm gonna give you
from stem to stern.
Hold on, actually, because it's one of the Patreon questions, so I don't want to say it twice.
Oh, okay.
You can
okay.
say it twice.
But no, we not, because we cutting this
All
off
right,
at
so let's
4.
save it. Let's do it.
But yeah, I got y'all. Don't even worry about it. You already know. Go Chiefs. Block that man. Hold on. Get the guys in there. The guys with the wrenches.
Block that man.
Game vet. Get him out of here.
Do that.
Game vet. Will be none of that in here today. It's 90 gang all day, every day. Anyway, shout out to the Labrie Bonds, Ty Guy Travis. Great show. They had a crazy debate about Final
What was that
Fantasy
show
7.
about?
I don't like your fake
You
interest.
gotta leave him alone today, man.
He out of pocket. You're trying to make the show go long. But yeah, salute to them. They had a funny argument about Final Fantasy 7, whether or not it's a remake or not. I was out of it. I just said, hey, I'm playing Final Fantasy 7, the demo or PlayStation, whatever.
Yes, the chat.
Put a poll. Like
put a poll.
what you call it? E is going hard that it is not a remake. Not a sequel.
The non-Final Fantasy 7
He's
original
saying it's
play.
not a sequel because if you start at the beginning, it's not the end of Final Fantasy 7, the original. And then Travis is saying, no, it's a sequel for the player because it's under the assumption you played the first. It was a great debate. I was watching. They went for like an hour. I was like, all right, this
Travis
show.
was right.
So
and
it's a
Boston
meta
was
sequel
wrong.
where if you played the original, this
Well,
kind of
Here's the thing. I'm not going to go too long because I know we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, that's right.
The events of remake would not have happened without the events of the original one. So therefore, it is a sequel because in chronicle order, you have to play through the first timeline before you can get through the second one.
the game do start off exactly the same way the first game started off. So
Well, I mean, anything with time travel makes it really
but
complicated.
we ain't know that when we played the game.
I mean, we know that now. It's
Well, I mean,
context
but
is
that's
king.
because you played the whole game. You ain't.
Who's king?
Anyway, moving on. Shout out that Rocket Infinite Wealth going crazy, man. Shout out to my man Okami. He put a good tweet.
Requel.
Yeah, a requel. Yes, I like
there you
that.
go.
See, meet in the middle. Yeah, Infinite Wealth is ridiculous. The best mini games in it ever in gaming. They got this joint called Sujimon, which is like this ripoff of like Pokemon or something. And you catch the characters, and then you get your squad, and you fight another squad. I was doing that for like mad hours. I did the whole lot. I didn't even do the main quest because I got so addicted to Sujimon.
I got it on the
on the deck.
Steam
That's
Deck.
what's up. You already know. So you got that. King, guess what they got in there? They got an Arcade Perfect. They got 2 games I never played. Virtual Fighters 3 Team Battle.
TB, that was that. So Team Battle, that was the Dreamcast one.
I didn't know about that one. I didn't know that was okay. Oh man, it was so cool.
You're muted, King.
Yeah, you muted.
Sorry. Yeah, I was looking at some stuff.
Yeah, I didn't remember too. So that was a Dreamcast joint.
Yeah, we played it.
Yeah.
You played it.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
played it.
it's been so long, but it was so cool to see. I was like, yeah. And then the Super Bowl wrestler, and they had all like I forgot the chick that had the the ceremonial garb. Remember she was.
I'm
remember her
timing for
clothes?
the sake of the
Yo, you
podcast.
talking about the one with the flowing?
Yeah, with the floor.
Yeah.
Remember we saw clothes
That's-
move
that's
for the first
the-
time.
Hey,
That's
we gotta
the
be out
first
here by
time
4.
The
Let's go.
clothes
We gotta be out
move,
here
and
by
they had
4.
the multi-level,
The multi-level stages.
where you were like
Yeah,
fighting
when they
up
fight
the
on
stairs.
steps.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
all right,
hey,
cool.
Sega did a lot of stuff
hey,
that
hey.
fighting
Hey, we
games.
gotta be out
Oh,
of here
about
by
4.
4.
All right, cool.
He said,
And then a
hey,
game
hey,
that I
hey.
never played before that I'd never heard about on AM2's board. It's in this game. It's called Spike Out. I never
Oh, you
heard of this
never
game.
played that? Yeah,
I
yeah,
never
Spike Out.
played, never
that?
seen
Yeah,
this
yeah,
game.
it-
And he
it
got
was,
a little shorty. He got a little guy next to you, a little little man.
Yeah.
I never seen this game.
Spike
Anyway.
Out, yeah.
That's after you abandoned us.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. Me and Saul was still 10 toes
Still
down.
down with the
Spike
shit.
out, Spike
Salute.
out, Battle Street. Remember that?
Yup, that's what it is. So salute to that. Oh, another thing, Infinite Wealth got mad pause moments in that game. It's crazy.
I know.
Wild
I
stuff.
saw same thing with Foam Stars.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
yes.
man.
And then obviously saw
Pause
Tekken
moments.
8 dojo session. Harangue's right.
Yeah.
Get my lead challenge on. Everything's
Why is her
good.
ring chest that big?
Yo,
Yeah, it's
right.
ridiculous.
Yeah, they
Everybody's
all
ripped.
on steroids.
Everybody ripped.
Everybody on
Everybody
steroids.
ripped. Everybody on
PDs.
everything.
Everybody.
Yo, he came out, he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that leg's so big.
I can't. But law is
They say-
crazy, bro.
Yo,
They
Lord's
say-
crazy.
They say women got unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, it is. It's a bit
Like
crazy.
Like,
crazy.
that's kind of hard to get that big, even if you try.
Yo,
Yeah,
but
so-
you know what I do like?
Mhm.
Is the equal opportunity.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
the women look dope.
Yeah.
And the men look like, I guess if you look at age, man.
hey. So
Hey,
yeah.
man.
So yeah, do that
I
Ron
did play
guy.
Foam Stars though. I did
Yeah.
play Foam.
I
Stars.
saw you.
That's what's
I
up.
saw
Yeah.
you.
There's a
And
lot
then-
of pause moments in that.
Yeah, I saw
wow.
you, and I had to turn the TV
A lot
off.
of lathering.
Y'all was
going
lathering
on.
up. You and the homies. You and the homies lathered up.
I was playing with J-Dub.
Oh, you was playing with Fader.
Yes. Yo,
I was shooting foam at J-Dub.
Oh, you was busting foam at
Yo,
J-Dub.
I gotta say this.
J-Dub,
I gotta say
check
this.
yourself.
I gotta say this. I understand why that game launched exclusively on the PlayStation console because y'all do like another phone
Oh, bro,
situation.
Metacritic is bad though. You ain't seen
Yeah,
it.
nah, nobody playing that game, but damn and J-Dub.
Yo, I can't.
Had two peoples in
Two active users, you messy. You messy,
one
stop.
in West
Okay,
Virginia
it
and one in an unknown location.
Well,
I
when
can't,
it comes
I
to
can't.
Foam Stars, it was an okay time, but it definitely needs to be in a service like Game Pass or
Yeah, how
PlayStation
the hell
Plus.
Helldivers go though? Because that looked mad whack too.
We'll get to
Nah,
that. We'll get
it's
to
fine. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. But anyway,
let's get to it.
So look, so we got super chats. And we got a few
We got
Patreons.
every super chat in the world.
We got a
Yeah.
few Patreons.
We might want to have to do that when you leave.
No doubt.
Let's not, because I'll be leaving right
Yeah,
when
the show's over.
Let's do
4
that,
o'clock.
'cause
Show's over.
I ain't reading the damn thing.
We got Robert Kellett, $10 super chat. Blessed day, Lords. Your take on all of the insiders backtracking on Xbox's third-party stuff? Question mark. You will
talked
hear
about
that imminently.
Yes.
Yes.
It's infuriating insiders are purposely ravaging the Xbox community just for attention. I
You
think
gotta
it's-
get them likes, bro.
I think I feel you. Some of it is genuine though, like, but
Some of it
again,
is.
it's just you're not seeing the fallout of this yet.
Generally getting likes.
We got East Texas Alex, 99-cent super chat.
Texas?
Thank you. $1 super chat. Thank you very much, Alex. Then we
Blessings.
got Seafood Poetic X, $20 super chat. Salute, Lords. Question: if Microsoft Game Pass was to come to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5 with an agreed upon list of AA and indies, along with a few Xbox exclusives, is that an L or just going as planned?
It's a W.
It's a W. That's what they.
That's
That's
a
ultimately what they
crazy
want.
win.
That's what
The
they want.
curated list?
That's what they.
That's
The
a crazy
curated
one.
list.
Look, at that point, PlayStation and Nintendo are both in the need of Xbox. Like,
Yeah,
At
because
that
if
point,
that
your
is the
box is
case,
mine.
if that is the case, like you would only expect that curated list to be Xbox first party stuff,
Right.
not the AA stuff and the AAA and the indie
They-
stuff is
yeah,
stuff
they
they
wouldn't
could get
be
on
able
their
to do
own,
that. Yeah.
right?
when it comes to like, I still wouldn't like that, but at that point, I can understand why Xbox is doing it. You know, just putting that stuff over there, just to put it over there. I don't understand that mindset, but it's like, yo, these people came up here. They knocked on the door and they said, "Phil, please help me."
Ty, we
Like,
outta here
I
for-
can't-
Hard to find. Member for 32 months, Lord Bronze. I didn't want to jinx it this season, but Cog, we're actually back in the Super Bowl, baby. Let's shock the world.
Bang, bang, night and gang. Let's go. Keep it going.
Then we got JD Gamer, $5 super chat. Shout out to the Lords on the Lord's Day. Pathetic port begging ponies. Got
What's
no
the other
games.
team? playing on the Super Bowl?
Don't worry about
Mahomes.
You just focus on. You
It's
just
just
focus.
the Mahomes.
You just focus at the Niners in here. That's
It's
all you need.
Mahomes in them.
We don't want to talk about that. We start talking about
It's Mahomes in them. That boy, wow.
He crazy. He crazy. I ain't gonna.
You gotta stop him. He like the new Tom Brady. You gotta stop that boy.
He said, we gotta stop it. Mm-hmm.
They out here begging to get Xbox games to that. I say nay, nay.
Yo, he doing a nay to this. All right. All right.
Then we got JD Gamer once again, $2 super chat. Pathetic port begging ponies got no games. Hashtag no PS6.
Man is serious about this.
Yeah. Get that third party of dishonor.
Mm-hmm. There it is. There it is.
Then we have Andre Doyle, $5 super chat. Microsoft has money to make the new Xbox PC hybrid, 64 cores, 128 threads. Happy game day, y'all. God bless.
Ow.
B.
That'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Echelon 7, member for 37 months, Lord Silver. Peace to the young lords. Thank you for the young part. I
Blessings.
appreciate that.
Salute.
Especially me.
We're up there.
Since I'm everybody's grandpa.
Then we got Nam Omar, member for 29 months, Lord Gold. Hit the like and share the hashtag till 5.
No, we not. No, see, get him. You out of pocket. Get him.
And we have Echelon 7 once again with the $10 super chat. Peace to the brothers. Peace to you as well. My brother.
Blessings.
Then we got JD Gamer, $5 super chat. I don't like you keep misspelling this. JD Gamer, Kong must die with a DYE. When
Kong must be colored.
Kong must be colored.
Colored card.
That sound wild. I just thought about that. That didn't sound right.
Don't clip that.
That
Don't
didn't sound
clip
right. Let's not clip that. Let's keep that moving. We don't want to know.
Wow.
Colored card.
That didn't sound right. We gonna move on. We gonna move on though.
Oh, the PlayStation Make PlayStation Great Again hats is going up in stores now.
Man, here we go.
They're all blue. They're all blue hats.
It would have been funny if you made them green.
Yo, that's even funnier. I got you.
Let's
Then
go.
we got, let me see. Kong must die. When can we clip Kong? Where's the order? No mustard hearts live here. We ride hard. Pause. We ready to move the cowards off the deck.
Said we ride hard. Wait
Your
a second.
man ride hard.
Hey, yo, Kong, wait a
Speak
second.
for yourself, homie.
You right.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Hold on. That wasn't in the
Hold
memo.
on, JD. Oh man. Wow. All right, let's go.
Then we have Just Lewis with the $5 super chat. Don't usually get to see you guys live. Look forward to your episodes each week. By the way, Suicide Squad really ain't that bad.
Salute.
I told you. What I told you.
Yeah, shout out to Lord's Gaming. My man, Mark Moon got the review up there right now. LordsGaming.net.
Nice. Go
check
get that.
A place you can trust.
A place you can trust.
Then we have the Don CJG with the £10 super chat. These mustard hearts have the iron claw of doom and gloom over their heads. When everyone plays, we all win. Trust in the process.
All right.
That axe, though.
That was screaming mad third party vibes though.
I told
Let's
you,
go.
third party before dishonor.
Beastie. Continue.
Then we got Cedric H, member for 43 months, Lord Silver. Thank you, brother. Then we have Jorvar Ingy, $10 super chat.
Iceland in the building. Send some love to that man.
Consoles for Xbox is an afterthought. Why else do so many countries have PC Game Pass and not Xbox Game Pass? They don't care about giving countries access to Xbox, but give them access to PC Game Pass.
He would know. He would give me the bars on how
The
it's
bars
out there in
on what's going
Iceland
on
and
over there,
international
yeah.
and the marketing presence. Salute to
Yeah.
he's
Well,
doing his
that,
thing.
your demographic dictates exactly who they sell what to.
Yeah.
So that's about it.
We got JD Gamer again, $5 super chat. Pathetic port begging ponies,
Oh,
got no
Lord.
games. Hashtag we ain't saving you. Soon we gonna have all your booze. We getting Square next. Heck, you might get Namco a la Tekken.
This guy here. Very strongly opinionated. Very objective.
Objectivity.
Very
I love
objective.
it.
Yes.
Then we got Hargeet Chani, $5 super chat. Hey, Lords, where's the mustard hearts emoji? If we don't go until at least 5 today, Cog has to play Yakuza 0.
No, we
Go
don't.
Niners.
Yes, go Niners. We ain't doing anything else you said. Continue.
No Yakuza 0
We're
for
not
Cog.
doing none of that.
JD Gamer once again, $10 super chat. Pathetic pork begging ponies got no games. Hashtag they're all mine.
Why that's
want
always the start to his super chat.
Then I want your boo, PlayStation fans. You hear me? I've been looking at her since Hershey Nights, but you broke, so she's mine. I'll be pulling up next week to get that. Okay.
This is a whole saga.
Exactly. And we have Daddy Passion Official, $2 super chat. Hey King, it seems to me that not Xbox Series X too much. What? Okay. That not Xbox Series X too much. Much love for it? I don't know.
I don't know. We missing some context.
I don't know. I don't know. No.
Why you talk like Jar Jar Binks?
Me not know what you
Misa
talking
know.
about. Misa not know what you talking about.
We're totally getting out of here by 4 hours.
Yeah, we're totally not getting out for these super chats.
We got Jar Jar Binks and Colored Kong today. Wow.
Wow. Demonetized.
Misa like a watermelon, son.
Yo, get him out of it. Time King. Time No, we not. We getting that deleted. That's out of here. That's out of here right there. Addict, do what you got to do.
Misa like a chicken.
No. No. Move on, son. Stop
That
cutting
is
Michael. I'm about to
totally
barely
going
do
up
this.
on clips.
When
That's
we
totally going up on clips.
Wow.
So
I'll mark
continue.
that right now.
We are
That's
not
a
going to
plan.
acknowledge that.
I am sweating today.
You started it.
No. Moving on.
It's locked into Malone.
The mailman always finishes.
Y'all out here throwing alley-oops on demonetization.
Ooh.
Continue, Solve.
Then we got Lord Metroid, $2 super chat. R.I.P. Xbox, get the McAllen 12 fellas go Chiefs.
Oh, block that man. Block that man. Seize him.
Then we have JD Gamer get $10 super chat. Oh yeah, thank you for changing your intro. I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
Microsoft and I have been looking at everything, and I have been looking at everything that makes PlayStation a PlayStation. And I'm here to say we've noticed that Tekken, Final Fantasy, and GTA have been booed up with you for a while. We need all that, and tomorrow is how we get it.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Very
Very
impressive.
bold.
You're going to have to read quicker than that if we want to do it.
Get out of here.
JD gave a $2 super chat. PS fans, Xbox is coming for your booze, all of them. We've got it's JD over here reiterating the same thing in every super chat.
For emphasis.
There we go.
Just in case you didn't know.
$2 super chat again. Xbox don't care how we got to get these publishers. Just, okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Next up.
All right,
Let's
let's
Here we
play
go.
with each other's joysticks.
Here we go.
$5 super chat. Best believe when me and Saab meet, we will be shooting a lot of foam at each other. No PS5s in sight, but definitely some joysticks. That's
Whoa.
Thank you for your undying support and taking your time. I appreciate it.
And your commitment.
And your commitment. Dr.
Yo, they got
Strangelove,
watermelons in the chat. I'm done.
$2
Continue.
super chat.
I'm done. Why is there watermelons in this chat? Oh
Wow.
my God.
I actually do like a slice of watermelon. I actually do.
Continue.
I don't do that seedless stuff though.
Continue. Oh. Yeah, you don't like the seed.
Then we got Dr. Strangelove, $2 super chat. Cog, I don't get why you're a 49ers fan, but from NY, Cog is never, apart from the Mets, Cog is never really been
After the
NY.
Mets did that, that was it. I was like, no more of that New York after the Mets.
Yeah, he left that crap to me.
Yeah. Y'all can hold that. Y'all can hold that. Continue.
Hold the line.
Hold the line.
That's when holding the line go wrong.
That's when it go wrong. That's when it go wrong. I was like, nah, I'm good. They got the watermelons is wilding right now.
Then we
Continue.
got Senjutsu Sage, $5 super chat. Let's go hold the line. Shout out to Sage.
Holding it.
Then we have Robert Keller, $2 super chat. C Kong nearly made me trip on the treadmill. Yeah.
He was laughing at that colored car. We wilding today. Continue.
Wasn't me.
Then we got Dr. Strangelove, $5 super chat.
man.
Sal, how about we take a break from Helldivers and I can dive into your hell? Wow.
Yo!
Wow. Such poetry. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Kind of scares me.
Whoa, he said diving in. That's
He said he won't play Helldivers, a true exclusive.
Yeah, no, you just you can ride with JD over there. You go right over there.
Let's go.
JD Gamer wants to get $5 super chat. PS fans, we coming for all your boos. They look better with us. Hashtag putting the ring on Game Pass. I'm thinking Square, Take-Two, Namco. Who knows? I want it all. Yes, we've noticed this. We've noticed
It's
this.
nothing but watermelon and chicken drumsticks. And disgusting. It's disgusting.
Let's go.
There we go. Face 23 BKNY, $20 in the chat. Xbox wouldn't be doing a business event if everything was staying the same. Changes are coming regardless if some games come or all Xbox games come to PlayStation and Nintendo. Pandora's box is being opened. Yes, that is true. Something's happening.
Something happened.
That's for
Don't
sure.
do a business update. It was everything the same.
Yeah, for no reason.
I agree.
Then we got Hector the Macho Man, $20 super chat. All hail the Lord's General King. Operation Heart Check was successful. I feel bad
Facts.
leaking fake news to Jez and them, but we had to find out who was 10 toes down.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I like
there.
that. I like
you
that.
put out the false information and it hit the waves, you know exactly who the rat is.
I like that. That was ill.
K&N News will get the receipts on these mustard hearts dudes.
You had to flush them out. Yeah, okay. I see what y'all did. I see what y'all did.
Then we have Damien, member for 20 months, Lord Braun. Shout out to my fellow Scorpio, Lord Cogs. Cogs 49ers. I hope they beat the Chiefs because I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift after every play. Have a great
Go
show.
Chiefs.
Gang.
He said, "Go Chiefs."
Then we have the Otaku, $10 super chat. Shout out to IGN for proving my point with the new article that the media will punish any predominantly single-player devs who move to live service. Hashtag Rocksteady. The quality of the product doesn't matter.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, I felt that too. I believe it.
Yeah, after a while, you can't expect something from a game that is not. Just
I say replace all these big ones, the conglomerates, with AI. I think AI can do their job more efficiently.
That's the time.
Yeah. Danny Passion official, $5 super chat. King, it seems to me that we won't have an Xbox Series X2 instead of not having a PS6. It's a bad joke. Much love for you all. I meant.
Oh, that's what you meant. That's crazy because in 2026, I see you there.
What else you got?
There we go. Finally, Face 23 BKNY, $2 super chat. Just leaving Twitter before the business.
Oh, don't do
event.
my boy like that. Damn. Messy. I saw the tweet.
No,
Anyway.
he did leave Twitter. He left Twitter.
Oh,
He
officially?
was like,
Oh, damn.
wow.
For a while, he said.
Okay. All right. We'll talk.
Because he's tired of the mustard hearts.
Anyway.
We are caught up.
All right,
Yes.
so we got the Patreon question. We got 3. They're pretty lengthy, so we're gonna try to get through them as quickly as possible. Shout out to the homie, the Daring One. We'll be very interested to
Well,
see.
we got to get through something quick.
No, we're gonna get through this quick.
Today.
Time on Addict Quick.
Said addict don't like quickies.
Whoa. We'll be very
I hate them.
interested to see. Time on both of y'all. Daring One. We'll be very interested to see what ultimately is announced as the new direction for Xbox. I've said publicly before, if I owned a first party, my games would be everywhere, just not at the same time. My box would get everything first. Everyone else gets it 3 years later. That's pause worthy. We go move on. And then he says, you want it now? You need my box. Game Pass adds a new wrinkle. If you could get Game Pass onto the other boxes, at least with your first party, you still launch the title day one there. So to get my stuff right away, you either need my box or my service. If you're willing to wait 3 years, you were never coming over anyway. And I'm going to take your money however I can get it. What say the Lords? What is the strategy for each of the Lords for the future of Xbox in this apparent new reality? And no, King, you can't say remain total first party. Thanks as always for the show. Peace and love to you all. That's what he said. So
Yeah.
I'm just reading what he said. So
let me go first.
all right, go for it. Go quick.
All right, this guy, hurry up, don't be lengthy. Listen. In all actuality, in all seriousness, as business, they purchased the largest third-party developer. you're not going to walk away from that and just make them all first party. That's just not going to happen. The business model is to be third party to an extent, but allow those third party games to foster a large first party influence on your platform. The platform is Game Pass. The platform is not a console. The consoles are going to go away. At this point, if it's definitely not going to be next generation, but the generation after that, we're going to be consoleless. So that means that you want to be as diversified as possible. I see Microsoft having a lot of their platform games on other consoles or other ecosystems, but at the same time offering, like you said, their first party stuff day and date in their ecosystem to bring you over. If I don't want to play on PC, it don't matter how many times I look at my PC. If I don't feel like playing on it, I'm not coming over, just like you said. And you have to give me a reason to do so. So what you said was sound, but you laid your argument out to everybody just to agree. That's it.
No doubt. Solve your thoughts. Quick.
I think the 3 years to me, you put it out day and date everywhere if that's what you're gonna do, and you make the best value on your platform, right? You Game Pass only on your platform. You can get it there day one without having to pay whatever $70 every place else is going. I question the idea, especially 3 years out. 3 years is too much. 3 years, I question.
Yeah, I wouldn't do 3
the
years.
zeitgeist moment you're gonna have on another platform. I mean, I even question again, 6 months, a year, I get it. But even then, I just really do think you give it to everybody, you make the best value on your platform. And again, it goes back to this idea of I don't understand why being a first party console maker and putting your games everywhere have to be mutually exclusive. I don't understand that. So
Interesting. Yeah, I guess for me, it's just like, to what Darren once said, if you're in the ecosystem, then the advantage would be you get it on Game Pass, quote unquote, day and date, provided it stays the same way. I'm with you with the length of time, because there's a part of me that's like, if it's too long, then you miss the zeitgeist, you miss the revenue. We saw with the Insomniac leaks, if you wait too long, you might not get that revenue, like how Miles Morales, I was shocked they didn't get as much as I thought they would get with the PC later.
For a cheaper game too.
Yeah, that is something to watch. So that's where I'm at with it. So as for me, the ecosystem, getting it day and day, and then the Game Pass service is the advantage, provided they can keep that. Addict, you good, or you?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. So your
My camera's not working?
No, your camera off.
Oh.
I thought you was in the interlude.
No, I don't know why it's not
I thought
working.
you stepped away.
I'll look. I'll try to fix it here in a second.
Mhm.
When it comes down to it, it's like they're gonna do what they want to do. They ain't really a whole lot that we might be able to have them pivot on certain things, but it's like, look, like you better be convinced what you doing is right. Like,
I feel that. All right, so we got two more.
So you said the internet don't have any power. I'm just saying.
Bessie, user not found. Next Patreon question. Hope, this one's long. Hope all is well with the Lords in the chat. Hopefully this Sunday isn't as eventful as the last. On a serious note, though, I do think, regardless of what is said at this next event, there will need to be a change in the overall Xbox community. I know I may get some pushback on this, but the whole I know more than you insider click mentality has got to go. Just to be clear, I'm not saying people reporting on what they heard is the issue. Absolutely, if you are hearing things, you should make the community aware, get your bag. I'm not referring to the attitude some of these dudes have and how they went about it. I said I'm more referring to the attitude some of these dudes have and how they went about it. What happened was a meltdown on a scale I've never seen in a while. And it wasn't just those rumors that Hi-Fi Rush Sea of Thieves is going. It's the whole providing your own speculation, adding fuel to the fire, and presenting it as an additional rumor. It was trying to childishly one-up all other insiders by doing so. It was saying things were happening confirmed when it was just a lot of considerations at best. Now, no one knows what is going on, and a bunch of these dudes are walking stuff back, which, frankly, I don't think you should be allowed to after standing on that square. Yo, he going in for kick. If it's not true, then it's best you fall on your sword. What are the Lord's takes on this? Regardless of what happens, there will be a fallout and a change from Xbox and a change in the community because of this whole ordeal. Apologies for the long question. I know I'm probably going to get some pushback, but no matter what, respect to all the realm. P.S. Shout out to the real Xbox guys who were standing by waiting for official word from the team and not looking silly when this whole situation is said and done. Hashtag, we got, oh damn, mustard hearts, flip flip-floppers, you will not be allowed back in the building. If you sold your Xbox rebranded on rumors, you deserve to get scammed. Forgive my last-minute messiness. All enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Yo, user not found was
My
going
guy.
in.
It's my guy.
So I guess this is really King. I must start this on. This is how he feel.
I appreciate everything that you said, and I agree wholeheartedly. I could not have said it better myself. And I appreciate the fact that some people had a level-headedness to the whole situation, and recognize that sometimes people like to throw in their own opinions in order to try to be right by piggybacking on information that they receive from somebody else. I will never go off of secondhand information without verification with my own eyes on the situation. And not saying that these individuals did. They probably got an email. They probably got stuff, and they probably got stuff to read over. Right. But like I said, what goes on in corporate stays in corporate. I've been around enough to know stuff was in place until it wasn't. Until somebody said, nah, that ain't happening. And that goes up to the last minute. DRM was inside your PlayStation 4. They was shipping it with the camera.
That's a fact.
Up until Microsoft an hour before.
That's a fact.
Flipped on a banana peel and messed everything up, and that changed the course of history. So shut up and watch, because there's people that get paid the big bucks to make these decisions. But I'm not saying that if you got information, that if you built around leaking, that's your thing.
But
like he said,
B2s, you wasn't feeling it.
No, fall on your sword. Y'all are just in the group with them, and you just got to go down with the ship. That's all.
Yeah, I feel it. Solve your thoughts.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's nothing else to say. Like, why this level of meltdown happened on what was essentially conjecture, and like to King's point, some of these people do probably know a little bit more, but even then, it's still in bits and pieces. It's not the full story. Why would you go out there and do what happened out there? Based on that, doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Just wait till you have the actual story, and then if it's still necessary that you go out there and lose it because of what the truth is, then fine. But this puts you in a situation where you stepped on an unnecessary rake here. You know, the only way you win is if it's worse than what you said it was going to be, which would be essentially means that the Xbox brand is dead.
Going away.
So,
for sure.
Right. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Addict thoughts?
I have no clue why my camera's not working.
Yeah, I was feeling
unplug it and plug it back in. That's happened to me a couple of times. You probably got too much.
Is your cam link light off completely?
Yeah, is it off?
I don't know. It's behind my computer. I'll have to.
If you got to do a restart, too, because sometimes it's just.
I'm thinking we might be getting to the point. We might be getting to the point where we need to replace the dummy batteries. That's what it is.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot of times. It'll shut off, and it's I just got to disconnect and reconnect. That's about it.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Yes.
When it comes to how people reacted, obviously there's some hyperbolic reactions and some people that won't really react too much at all. I am not at a position where I can tell another person how to react to news. When it comes to how people were choosing to sell their stuff, break their stuff, you spent your money on that stuff. If you want to do that, that's on you. Here we cannot be screaming from the top of our lungs that if people want you to speak with your wallets, and then when people do it, say, well, you should wait for official announcement. Should they wait for official announcement? Yeah, sure, but it's not my job or my place to tell people what to do with the stuff that they bought. If they want to go out there and sell $300-400 worth of games on GameStop for $20, that's your decision. I personally probably would have waited till something's officially confirmed, but I'm not going to tell someone else what to do with their stuff. And when it comes to like generally, should gatekeeping, if people should be allowed back in the community, I'm on the adjacent side. I'm the general of the Mustard Hearts.
The Mustard Heart General, leader. I'm glad that's your intro. Let me stop. Leader boys.
The people that are saying that this wasn't going to happen, and they're pulling back. There is too much smoke for there not to have been fire. way too much. We're talking like not just no-name people off Reddit or people
strong
throwing
sources.
stuff on random website. We're talking about the top leakers in the industry all having leaked.
LA leakers.
People, we're talking about like, people that have told me and Cog stuff that's bad at 100.
Yeah.
Leaked
No,
whole
that's-
100 is bad. 100
No,
is
that's bad. It's bad.
Thousand.
No, listen, because you said it before, and I wasn't there. You said it in the video. It's bad 1,000. I know
Bad
you.
1,000.
I know you don't do sports. but go ahead.
We're talking about people that have leaked entire Nintendo Directs, entire state of plays in the role that they were actually announced in. Person also told us about Blade. This was going to happen. Now, whether or not, the feedback made them come to a better middle ground that, might not necessarily make people as mad as the initial vision, sure. But at the same time, if this wasn't true, it could have been.
What? Alex, please come on, man.
Somebody sent me something right now. It's crazy.
Oh,
So
okay.
if this wasn't true, Bethesda, all they had to do was tweet a quick, at this time, Starfield has no plans to come to PlayStation like they've done a dozen other times.
Right.
Bill could have tweeted something. Aaron's keying at debunking these rumors.
For sure.
No one did none of that. If you want to get technical, all of them stayed away. Not any of them really tweeted anything. They stayed off the internet. And it's like, look, whatever happens tomorrow happens. I am not throwing people under the bus that I personally feel was justified. If they, obviously there's some extremes, and it is what it is at the extreme point. But at the same time, it's like, I do believe that these leaks were true. I do believe that Xbox took criticism and they came to a better understanding, and it still might piss us off tomorrow. But I'm not throwing
tomorrow.
Whatever.
Oh,
I'm not throwing people under the bus for something I do think was
All right. Yeah, kind of combination of both of y'all. I do feel there was a bit of overreacting, but I understand the overreaction on some level based on the sourcing that happened. I've always been a person that I have to wait for the official word before I make a final decision on where I'm going to be at with a platform or a direction. It's just like, to me, with the Connect stuff, and there was a whole bunch of FUD about, remember, it was the spy camera, was it doing this, is it DRM? It was just so much misinformation, partly because the messaging was bad and we didn't understand. So in this case, in defense of Xbox, these are rumors, right? So until the company comes out and says where we going, and if it confirms that, great. To Addict's point, I do feel him in the sense that there was enough smoke that you go, whoa, something's going on. Because if there wasn't anything, then yes, people would have shut that down. It would have been a tweet. Nope, none of that's happening. Not true. Moving on. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that not true didn't happen quickly shows that, to me, there is something going on. And we'll see what something is. So that's where I'm at. All right. So last one, this was kind of for me. Big Afro Man, 14. Hey, Lord. Seemed there was a bit of controversy with a clip of Defining Duke going around online. It was kind of speaking about the online meltdown that certain online Xbox personalities were having about Xbox first-party games going to other platforms. He spoke about how he thinks Xbox is experiencing such a massive blowback because the Xbox execs play too much into the fandom fanboyism by interacting with the fans and going to lunch with them, and now it's backfired. He thinks that he thinks they shouldn't speak at all, just like Nintendo and Sony do. I have two questions for you guys. Do you agree with the Xbox and the fans did this to themselves, as Colin puts it, by manipulating the fans, and the fans letting themselves get manipulated? My second question, is this problem unique to the Xbox platform fandom, like Colin says? Or do you think this is a pot calling the kettle black situation, because there's plenty of toxic fanboys on the other side that have had meltdowns too, and plenty of pics and situations of what Colin described involving even himself? There's a picture going around of him with Shuhei Yoshida at dinner, and Colin even admitting he's friends with Neil and he's broken bread with him many times. By the way, this is no way to hate on LSM or Colin. It's just that some of the things he has said comes off hypocritical, and I love to hear what the realm has to say about this, and keep up the great work, Lords. Go Niners, bang bang. All right, so this is me. Here's the thing. I'm glad you brought this up, because this has kind of been coming across my line, and apparently there's a clip going around in reference to this. So I was there. For the record, his talking right after, I responded, and basically I was pushing back. And what I was saying was, which you didn't see unless you watched the actual episode, is that first of all, the Xbox community, when you are the challenger brand, when you are not the first place system, the same thing like Peter Morris talked about, we had him on, you've got to do everything to ingratiate yourself to your fan base. You've got to hug people, kiss babies. And they did things like FanFest by making them accessible and giving people an opportunity to go to an E3. I'm a kid from the South Bronx. I never thought I'd be able to go to E3 or a Microsoft press conference in my life. That was afforded to by this thing that
Same
they
here.
were doing.
It was literally a fairy tale.
So that's the first thing. Second is that, when we talk about fan bases, all fan bases do this, which is not limited to one. Third, you can have a friend in the industry. It is possible. Now, the separation is some people, because they get access or they're close to certain CEOs or corporations or whatever, they think that automatically they're friends. No, they're a corporation. They got to do what's best for them. So that's the thing. And what's funny, if y'all watch the show, when I say all this to Colin, he was like, yo, you're right. He was like, literally, he says, Cog, I didn't think about it from that perspective, because he said unintentionally, me being a PlayStation fan, I've never really had to experience, those down times. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if y'all watch the show, I literally pushed back on like 4 things that we talked about. One was about Phil Spencer and his role and why I don't think he should be fired. I don't think any of that should happen. 2, the Xbox 360 and how much it was the zeitgeist in reference to the PS3, Xbox fandom. So again, I always push back. It's just that, again, in this clip, it's cut. My response, where I was about to jump in, is cut, and then it just goes on. You know what I'm saying? And to his credit, he has predicted a lot of, as far as like sustainability and his questions with Game Pass and third party. So that was his move. I understand why it was done, but for those who don't think there was none, oh no, there was some. So please listen to the whole show, and that's pretty much what I got. So anyway, so
my thing is on it. A lot of people see me with pictures of Phil, and and you hear my reference to Phil, and you think that Phil is my friend. Let me be very clear and honest with you.
Let's go.
If Phil was my friend would have did my show already.
Factual.
Okay?
Factual.
He is not my friend. A picture with him is a photo op for me and a photo op for him. That's for you guys to know that, he's close enough to be around this and, some form of clout. And for him, it's, I'm a man of the people.
Facts.
Y'all know him. Y'all see him. He's out and about. Listen, I don't ever confuse the two. Now, I do have friends that's inside that building. Friends that I break bread with, friends that I have conversations with. Those are the friends and the people that I care about.
Yes.
Right? So you won't never see me leak something that can potentially harm something that's going on in their environment. I just won't do that. I just stand on those principles.
Facts.
Right? And regardless to what, there was friends that were at that building that's at another building that we still keep contact with. People that have my number that we talk to, or we link in when we in the area, or whatever the case may be. Not saying that friendships can't come from it, but to confuse the fact that I think that a corporation that is a $3 trillion corporation, and I'm not making anywhere close to that, and we're friends help friends eat.
Facts.
So
Preach.
I'm telling you, he's not my buddy. I don't confuse it. Don't confuse my fandom for a box to my delusion of me being, that's my friend. That's ignorance.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
All right. I like the Xbox brand when Bill Gates came out with The Rock. I don't know none of them.
That's a fact. Go ahead, Saul, real quick.
Yeah, to me, PlayStation has done it in the past, right? When the PS3 was floundering and nobody
they was doing, what was it? The Joy J. Mari and what's going to?
PSX, they got PSX.
When you first place, you ain't got to do none of that, right?
Not anymore.
But the third place, the challenger, you got to do extra stuff to get yourself. I'm sorry, guys.
So exactly. So for Xbox, that's been a constant because they've been in third place for a long time. Like Nintendo, regardless of what they're going to talk to you, how they want to talk to you, Nintendo Direct, right? No, nothing in person anymore. We're going to give you our message how we want to, and that's it. So they don't have to do it anymore. So Xbox was put in that position where this is how they chose to engage with their base, and it worked in that people appreciate that level of access.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, they could be looking at the situation like, hey, it's a double-edged sword. But for them, they like Cog said, they're a corporation. They're going to continue to do what's best for the business, irrelevant of what kind of interactions they've had with you, right? if they got to come out and apologize to you and say, hey, we thought it was going to be this, it's not going to be this, it has to be this, and it is what it is, and we'll deal with the fallout of it. But the fact, it's just not, both things have existed and still do exist in both ecosystems. It's just that on the Xbox side, it's been going on to a greater degree and for a longer time because of what Xbox has had to do. Think about it now, since basically since the start of the Xbox One generation. So we're talking about over 10 years now at this point. Right. It's like this is ingrained into what their ecosystem has become, and that's why you think that it's like it's only them that does it. No, the other two just don't need it anymore.
That's what I said. For full context, literally right after I responded, Colin says, and I didn't look at that from that perspective. He was like, yo, you're right. You're absolutely right. I understand it now. And that's it. So I'm sorry, Attic. I keep thinking he's not there because his camera's not on.
I know. I'm trying.
Just
here.
restart.
You unplugged it and nothing?
Nothing. Hold it. Let me try it.
Wait, no. You just don't unplug.
There you go. He back. Yeah. He back. There we go.
No, it's OBS because I record for shorts and it's messing.
Oh, it's messing up.
Okay.
Got you. Yeah, you were saying.
I'll figure that out later.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say it because I know people keep talking around it. Clearly, there are people in the Xbox community that went above and beyond. You can name one. It's like Tim Dog. It's like, look, what I will say about the Tim Dog situation is more to every situation than you see on the broad surface. I don't know what's going on, but you can't judge just off of what's now. Do I agree with the stuff Tim Dog's doing? Absolutely not. But once again, I can only hit him up via what's going on. He's his own man. Nothing I could do about that. Tim Dog, I personally feel that there's just a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that's leading to this. And Tim Dog's a good dude. And what I don't like is, this scenario, even though, Tim Dog, he was in Spaces for a while. I don't judge his character. See, now my camera.
Yeah, you froze it. I didn't want. I didn't want to bother. Yeah,
I don't. Yeah. I'm not going to let just stuff like this affect how I see Tim Dog. Tim Dog is a good dude. It's just you guys don't understand how close Tim Dog is to the situation, and I think that's what it comes down to. Look, would I ever get that close to the situation? Probably not. But Tim Dog's in a different situation than I was in.
Yep.
There has been scenarios where we have, like, I want to address something too. People on Twitter acting like Tim Dog is just lying. He's never had this access.
Oh, no. You're bugging.
You don't know who he is.
There's been times at E3 where we couldn't get in conferences, stuff like that. Tim Dog, I sent Tim Dog a message. Tim Dog had someone on Xbox come down there and escort us up.
No, facts.
It's like, look, do I agree with the stuff Tim Dog is doing? No, but Tim Dog is in a different scenario than I was.
Right.
I was never in Xbox Live parties. And I think what's happening here is Phil and Tim Dog are friends. I'm not going to sit here. They were friends long before Xbox went up. But I think what happened is it's easy to tell Tim Dog stuff when stuff's about to start popping. It's a lot harder to tell him stuff when it ain't going to look good for you on Twitter. And I do feel like the content creator, and Tim Dog's not a content creator, but the whole stuff on Twitter, Phil, and the whole stuff on Xbox, sometimes that middle line isn't exactly where it should have been. And I think Tim Dog just took it a little hard.
I was never gonna name the name, right? And let me just say this because somebody had they added me and it was like, yo, look at your man. All right, just because you don't understand the dynamic of exactly what's going on, I'm pretty knowledgeable with exactly what's happening. And the fact of the matter is, Tim Dog is my friend. Tim Dog is somebody that I break bread with. Tim Dog is somebody that I hang out with. You think by you telling me my man is doing something that he deems is necessary, he deems it's necessary, that I'm supposed to step away from him. I don't
get that.
I called him for context on exactly what's happening. Like a man, he answered my questions, and I said, oh, okay, I understand. And that's it. So I stand by my brother. So if he feels like he needs to do that, then he needs to do that. But you all are peeking in the window, looking at an argument, not hearing the words, and you're just seeing people go off. And you don't know what's really going on.
It's like that meme with the iceberg at the top of the water, and there's a giant one. It's like you don't see this, but you see this.
Yes.
It's like, and what's funny is like the people sit here in my DM say you need to separate yourself from Tim Dog. I
No.
value loyalty more than that. Tim
I
Dog
feel
has
that.
had my back for years,
Facts.
and unless he going on Twitter, look. Was he looking crazy in certain aspects? Yeah, but
That
that's
was
Tim
wild.
Dog.
It was
He was
wild.
wilding out. He was
That's-
wilding. I told him he
Yo,
was wilding, but I
yo,
said I
that
love you.
thing-
Yo,
Tim
God,
Dog-
I'm his +1.
Yeah, facts. And I would
Always.
be like, bro, you wild. I was like, yo, the worst
Not-
thing you said was that you said go Chiefs. I was like, I was gonna cut you off for that.
Nothing.
I was like,
nothing,
you lucky. I love you.
nothing. Tim Dog. Nothing. Tim Dog has remote.
We said it in the deal. He laughed at me. He was like, Cog, I feel you. And he seemed to be coming
Nothing
up.
Tim Dog has said in any of these spaces or said on Twitter, nothing has even been remotely close to being like, nah, I can't rock with that. I don't rock with the actions, but I rock with the person.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how we look, and that's what we got to understand. This is what everybody like. And for me, it sucks because I'm friends with a lot of people that don't like each other. You know what I'm
that's
saying? And it
wild
puts me
too,
in a
man.
spot like Kwan's my man, Tim is my man, this one's my man, Coach's my man. So it's just like I have to stay out of it, but at the same time, you know, you have to understand like what y'all just said is so true. Like I'm always gonna be loyal to someone if they treat me how they move with me. And as far as this Tim Dog, as we're talking about it, he's always moved with us in such a level of respect. And Tim Dog was like our first guest, but before we were ILP, we were ILG addict. Remember? We were trying to get people to come on and do stuff with Desi, you know. But anyway, look, shout out to the homie. He going through whatever he going through. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, do we agree with everything? No, but at the same time, he's his own man. He got to do what he got to do, and there's still love on our side, regardless if we may disagree with certain things.
Oh, and then
So that's it.
I do want to say one thing real quick about like the community in Xbox.
Yeah.
Look, you can make that argument. I don't agree with it.
Right.
Besides, you know, situations and you know the spaces, has there people been emotional? Yes, but I would say that there's a lot more people, you know, especially in my Mustard Heart Army.
I like that. The Mustard Heart Army. I like that.
For the most part, there has been the majority of the people I'm seeing that's just they're just speaking their opinion. They're not calling people anything. They're not tagging people in anything.
Right.
They're just like, I don't agree with this. Even the people going out, they selling their stuff. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But once again, it's they to do what
it's
they
their
want.
choice.
And if they want to vote with their wallet, then vote with your wallet.
What you gotta do.
But all I know is you can't look at one and then not look at like Sony's relationship with the media, Sony's relationship with high-end influencers and podcasters and streamers. We've been doing this for a long time at this point, and we have really no relationship with Sony. Not for not trying. That shows you.
Dogs, I broke that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's King.
No,
yeah, because when King say
there
something,
you
they
go,
be
there
like,
you-
"You guys, yo." Someone in the Defiant Dude was like, "Cog, I can't believe he's the one out here spewing this stuff." I'm like, "That was King. King be doing that." But like when King says
y'all
something,
dudes,
it's
y'all.
all of y'all. I'll be like, "Yo, like we all agree with King's what he talking about."
They don't agree with nothing I say.
It's like I was saying, you know, I got no issue with the Xbox stuff because
Let's
I got
wrap
no.
this up so it's 4 o'clock. Yeah.
I got no issue with the PlayStation.
Shout out to
stuff.
the almost 1500.
PlayStation
Yeah.
clearly has
Get those likes up, bro.
PlayStation
Please.
clearly has like a sector of people they like to work with. They don't really go outside of that
Oh,
work.
they talk about people that's nice with them.
So
I want Kong dead.
Oh God.
So, you know, when I look at that scenario, because I don't think you could do one without the other. You can't attack one without saying, why ain't you broadening your horizon, PlayStation? And that's all.
No doubt. Shout out to One Bad Mother in the chat. Shout out to Paris in the chat. A lot of people in the chat. A lot of love. Good to see. Good to see. Anyway,
Blessings.
poll. I mean, yeah, damn, talk it. Last week's poll results are in. The people have spoken to the question with the steadily increasing rumors of Xbox fundamentally changing their strategy regarding their first-party games on other platforms. What do you think should be the best approach moving forward? The winner of the 4-way ILP poll with over 2,000 votes. This was the most in a while. People cared about this one. At 40% of the vote was don't put your games on other console platforms. It devalues Game Pass and your brand. Coming in at second, kind of close, 31% of the vote, was whatever decision you make, communicate ASAP. You owe it to your base. In third place, at 17% of the vote, was I don't care. Cats sleeping with dogs. Everybody gonna put their games everywhere anyway. And in last place, at 9% of the vote, was experiment with older titles and only if this helps sustain Xbox future. King, your thoughts on it? The people do not want games to go to other platforms. We feel it devalues the brand.
Oh my God, y'all need to wake up, bro. Xbox games has been on other brands for a long time. All right, you guys are just realizing like right now that it's possibly one of your favorite titles that you probably don't even play no more. But you just want to say, nah, they can't have this. I just watched Halo yesterday, the TV show.
Oh, the season 2, I heard it's fire.
Yo.
They on my neck like, hey, Cog, it's fire.
No, yo, Cog.
I heard it's fire.
This
is it.
You can tell from the beginning.
And that's me saying it. That's me saying
You can tell when they
And
walking out.
Yeah, y'all the two of the biggest. Yeah.
The first 10 minutes is better than the majority of season 1.
Of the whole season 1. Of the whole season 1.
That's fire.
Even K. Asante looked better than he did last season.
Shout out to K. Asante, podcast.
It's just because the first season was done and it was old and it was just it was on the shelf. This season, you could tell they shot it perfectly. Everything looked good. Everything, the atmosphere, everything. They took time.
Oh, they did what you wanted them to do. Focus less on other individuals and more on other ones.
Yes. So this thing here, you have IPs that are supposed to be greater than what they are. You help breathe life into Call of Duty, and Call of Duty has become as large, if not larger, than the brand of Xbox. So you went back and purchased it. So there's no reason in this universe that Halo multiplayer, I thought it was free to play everywhere. It's supposed to be. Now, single player, keep it home. But my thought process is this. You brought the largest third-party studios, like I said, and you're going to acquire, let's say they go out and acquire Sega. You think they're buying Sega to lock them down? No, man. They brought Sega to diversify the portfolio, but also new IPs. They will have them launch day and date in their ecosystem, and then later on disseminate if they're going to go other places. This, if you choose the game on Xbox, it's because you like the controller, you like your friends, you like the ecosystem. It's not because somebody else and somewhere else on another console is playing a game that you love. Let them enjoy that love too. You're not locking it down to yourself. It doesn't take anything away from you that somebody else is having fun.
I'm kind of curious because you said Hi-Fi Rush shouldn't go over, and it's a dispute Switch thing.
I don't want that there.
Yeah, he's staying.
So just to clarify,
I want it on Nintendo though.
So just to clarify, you yourself, now you're talking from a business perspective, you yourself would not want them going over.
I don't want it there.
Okay.
That's
he's
I'm clearing up what people are trying to pull out.
I don't want any of our single party games there unless they say, well, you know, we do have some stuff. Because, okay, you go to the lunch table with your friend and you're trading lunch. What do you got for me that's equal to what I got? All right, don't try to give me an avocado for my mango, bro.
Stupid.
Can I have a hot ham and cheese sandwich? What you want? I give you these chicken nuggets.
Nah, so sometimes that works, right? It's sometimes he love ham and cheese, and sometimes you love nuggets. But if I'm giving you single party for single party, baby, what's up? I'm picking through your. Give me Days Gone. Since you don't like Days Gone so much,
you don't like it.
I will start there. Give me Days Gone. Since you failed Days Gone, it's a failed project, right? Give me Days Gone. Let it launch here. I'll give you Hi-Fi Rush, right? Go ahead. But 1 for 1, bro. And I'm gonna go through your deck because we trade comic books. That's how comic books trade. We learn how to trade properly, Microsoft. That's the only thing that I'm having a problem with. Because there's a lot of giving. And it's not back. But I don't know until it's over, boy. But I'm going to go through your deck.
The biggest issue I had with the whole, rant and going back and forth banter on Twitter is, even though I feel very strong that you take the exclusivity way, the console sales will get to the point where Xbox just doesn't feel like being in the console portion is worth it. I'm not going to say that the other end is wrong, because this is such a drastic change and it's never been done. No one has the answers what the end game of both of these scenarios are going to be. Right. And the issue I have is people be on like their high horse that's like, this isn't going to hurt console sales. You're delusional if you think it's going to hurt console sales. And I'm like, how do you know? Tell me another scenario where, because you can't give me any kind of numbers, no statistics. This has never happened in the industry.
Right.
And then I'll go. That's my biggest thing. It's like, look, people need to stop acting like your one truth and your one scenario is the end all be all, because it's not. Even though I do feel like that's the in case scenario, maybe we put too much emphasis on exclusives. We've been saying that for years. Having good marketing sells more consoles than exclusives. Maybe we actually get to see if all that works. But at the same time, you can't tell other people that have money invested into this ecosystem that they have no reason to be annoyed with this scenario.
That's a great point. Especially, like I said, if you play on the platform, you live on the platform, and we're in a financial climate. Let's be honest, a lot of people can't afford to be buying multiple consoles, so they want to make an informed decision. And if you've invested in this ecosystem,
and it's not even about afford. Some people don't want to. They want the console with the best value to them, and they're going to rock with it.
And they're going to rock with it. So to tell someone that this shouldn't affect them, we don't know the long-term ramifications of this. You don't know.
Yeah, and TCL televisions only have like 2 inputs.
We got Paris in chat. Stop.
They only got like 2 inputs for their TV.
And I want to shout out to Paris, because out of all the rhetoric that I'm seeing all through Twitter, all through the podcast scenes, he has been one of the few people that has been in the middle. That's like can acknowledge both sides, doesn't attack both sides.
Yeah, what happened to Carl? Why Paris getting all the credit?
Wait a second. Tell me. You said lukewarm.
No, you on the podcast, obviously.
Oh, I'm on a podcast.
We ain't got to mention you.
Oh my God! You're literally doing the show with me.
Yo, Cog, we know you.
I want to be. Let me fake being in my feelings.
No. I want to get on the plane with Paris, because Paris. Hey, he close to Microsoft.
It's all good. You finish that, because we got to move on. Unless you finish.
Yeah, it's 4:00.
It's 4:00. But anyway,
I got more to say actually.
No, I know you do. You can save it for the topic. Soft, the super chat's crazy, or
yeah, we got a couple. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, let me see. We got Dr. Strange Love $2 super chat. I'm gonna make sure Cog misses the game. Then we got Jonas the Dad member for $3, Lord Bronze. Thanks for a great show and fun place to hang out and talk. # hold the line. Hit that like button. Go Chiefs.
No, see. He was good.
What's the amount of a super chat before you let that go? Like they can say go Chiefs.
We glad to have the mods get in here.
He's like, we need to see red before you could co-sign the Chiefs. That's what Cogs say. We need a red super chat.
Nonsense.
Then we got
he said he don't care how much you put in there.
$20. $20. You can say whatever you want. Thank you.
$20. Don't care about that. He don't listen.
The bank is spoken.
The bank is spoken.
You don't care at all.
Then we got put the credits in the chat for Lord Bronze Zaraf. Shout out to Lord Bronze Zaraf. Welcome. Then we got Dip Down Anime with the $2 in the chat. Can we get some watermelon and chicken in the chat?
Oh man, this guy here.
Wow.
This guy.
Wow. Then we got Project Aries $5 super chat. Salute, Lords. That Xbox One reveal is cap. An excuse. If they won that day or not, we still got the games we got. That's where the ball was dropped. That is true.
I'm gonna be real with you, Dip Down. You got some balls. I'd never would have super chat.
Wow.
Continue.
Wow. Black Ronin 357 member for 24 months, Lord Silver. I think the rumors exploded because of what was being heard, but always remember plans change, especially when it's just strategy and not a game/show. We'll see. $5 super chat from Corey Tidwell. Colin is the biggest hypocrite with a splash of delusion of grandeur. He's probably farting on a couch and sniffing it right now. Wow.
Here's my question.
That's deep,
crazy.
What's
Man,
up,
you know what's
man?
funny? Why people get so bad when they have an opposing viewpoint? Like that
I don't know the vitriol to that guy, but then you know what? I understood it because somebody because I put it in our chat. Remember that guy said, "I despise you. I hate you."
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
You despise me and hate me for me talking about a plastic box, not a person. And I even changed Sony into a fictional character.
Yeah.
Kong. To help mitigate the pain that I'm causing you, ponies. And when I say ponies, some dudes just take it so personal. Stop taking things personal.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
Especially if somebody else's opinion you have no control over.
When it comes to the calling thing, it's like, I got dragged into a Twitter space. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. And they asked me about that. It's like, look, like, when it comes to the calling thing, what did you expect? Like, here's the thing. If you don't like calling, unfollow him.
Yeah, why
Block
you
him.
watching
Don't
the show
watch
of some
him.
dudes you don't like and you know you don't
But to
agree
be
with none of the
fair,
stuff
but
he
this-
say? That's the joint that's crazy to me.
To be fair,
I ain't watching nobody I don't like.
No, this
here's
ain't
the
a
thing.
topic, right?
No,
You
but-
know we got topics.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, hold on,
That's
hold
true.
on. I do
That's
want to
true.
say this. To be fair, you can't really attack those people for this particular situation because you're their cog. So if they like you, they got to deal with him
All right,
for those
fair
crossovers.
enough.
Maybe they
fair
was there
enough.
for Cog.
Fair
Fair
enough,
enough,
but
fair enough.
but he was. I mean, the thing is, he was right about certain stuff.
True that.
He's right
He
about
is,
certain
he
stuff.
is.
He has his takes on things, but at the end of the day, like Cog said, see, this is the thing about context, and people want to hear the broad statement that it's like the flashy, wild statement, and don't listen to the rest of it. Because
Factual.
when Cog challenged them, and I listened to the whole thing, when Cog challenged them, he's like, you're damn right, because the PS3 was not it at its launch. The PS3 was suffering for a long time. PSX, you had Shuhei Yoshida out there as a personality. You had Adam Boyes out there as a personality. They've done all that stuff. Now, is it many years removed from that now? Yes. Do they do it anymore?
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
But the fact of the matter is it did happen. So the thing is, if you out there and you put out your opinions and then you don't want any pushback, then that's where the drama starts.
Yeah.
But
Echo chambers.
Colin always welcomes the beef. He just feels, why would you not want somebody to speak like they know they're right? That's like telling King to act like he don't
he ain't
like he's not
supposed to.
right.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
our podcast, what we stand for is everyone has an opinion. You don't got to agree with the opinion.
You don't got to agree with the
But
opinion.
everyone has an opinion, and that includes Call.
Short of insulting people and personal jabs and stuff like that, say what you got to say, and we're gonna talk about it. We'll debate, and that's it.
Absolutely. And the other thing I said, I just wanted last thing, because I know we're going super long, we get to the topic, is the whole thing about the thumbnail. A lot of that stuff I got to sign off on. You know, because a lot of people, yo, I can't believe they did that to you, Sam.
I thought the thumbnail was funny.
I thought it's funny, but here's
you
my
talking
thing.
about with your head
Yeah,
down?
I thought it was funny as hell. But
Did
let
you
me
see
get
the
this off.
kind of funny one?
Oh, I didn't see that one. Let me get this off, because the other thing too is, first of all, anything they come with, I got to sign off on. They'd be like, yo, you cool? You sure?
You got to post for it.
Second of all, I said, here's my thing. A lot of times they want to put Phil Spencer's face or some executive's face or whatever. I'm not with that. Because my thing is, I got relationships with those people. It's like, I don't really like putting faces of people I'm cool with or I have a relationship with on something, because I know how that could affect someone negatively. You know what I'm saying? Me, you can make fun of me all day. Like, I don't care about that.
Like Jamaican Jim.
Yeah, like to me, it's hilarious. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And again, if people don't understand that, that's on you. I can't tell you how to feel about that. But for me personally, I sign off for anything that goes off. And none of that, to me, that's jokes. That's funny. But anyway, continue.
Corey took well again. $2 super chat. Never go full Tim dog. We discussed.
Okay.
Tim's our man.
I did. At the end of the day, I did feel like I had to talk about it.
Yeah.
Continue.
Then we got Dr. Strangelove. $2 super chat. Why are you Xbox content creators so damn old?
And why are you here watching us? Since we old.
You know what I liked about that is because you're here looking for something because the lack in someplace else.
Somewhere else.
So maybe
you here with the old cats.
I think it was a joke. I don't think.
I know.
Oh no, of course.
But we gonna clap back and
I get that all the time.
I get the clap.
Listen, I could get young today. I shave this whole thing off and be 5 years old. I like it though. I like it.
Then we got Lucius Augustus, $2 super chat. The media going after Tim Dog was crazy.
After a lot of people.
Yeah, they did.
He just found out exactly who likes him, who don't.
Yeah,
Right. But there's plenty of people who jumped on the bandwagon and knew nothing about it, and they were just making. I mean, we saw some stuff, and it's like, man, I don't know, bro. It's just the internet never forgets.
Somebody said, "Do it." It's not gonna happen, bro.
Time. Let's get these super chats on. Time.
This is a tickle method.
Whoa. It's like I said, you could disagree.
Time. Let's get on with the topics.
Sean Jackson, $5 super chat. Game Pass best value in gaming. If it goes away because of fun, remember we asked for it. Also, Colin is a self-absorbed, sanctimonious hypocrite.
Yo,
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Thank you for your patience.
Thank you for your patience.
Thank you for your patience. How you feel? Appreciate how you feel.
Appreciate it.
Hollywood Rolls, $5 super chat. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to my NYC and West Virginia cousins. First, good luck Sunday today, Cog. It's not the fact till it's not fact until it's official. If you jumped off, stay off. Mustard hearts.
That part.
No Chiefs.
Hey.
Then we got
You was a
Lucius
Swifty anyway.
Augustus.
Little Swifty. At Swifty.
Swifty.
You know you be bumping that
Then we
Swifty.
got Lucius Augustus,
Shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that.
Swifty.
$2 super chat. King, that sounds like some Xbox 22 energy or 2 energy.
Oh, they like you talking about you like the games go everywhere.
That's their business. What are y'all gonna do to stop it? This is the question that I really got ahead. What you gonna do? You gonna set fire to your Xbox? They already got your money. They already got your money. What you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do to stop it? So what you gonna do? I need 10 toes down. What you
Sounds
gonna
like
be?
some Mustard Heart stuff going on.
No, what it is no. You crying and talk about the sky is falling. That's something totally different. Me personally,
It sounds like you just accepted it. That's
listen,
Mustard Heart.
you know what? If you don't accept things in life that you can't control, you got a problem. I can accept these things, but the problem is after something comes out, then I'll decide if I rock with you or not.
Okay. All right,
That's all. Right. Let him say something I don't like.
Time. Let's
Y'all
go.
thought Tim Dog was crazy.
And we got Corey Tidwell, $10 super chat. The unfortunate thing about last week is finding out the console war is more important than games. Facts. Thank you. The get rid of Game Pass so you don't need to put games on PlayStation crowd is the dumbest. Yeah, it should be about the games. That's it. Period. We got Dip Down Anime, $2 super chat. Addict, Halo Season 2 or solo leveling?
Solo level.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
Then we got Champagne Supernova, $5 super chat. Shout out to the media holding off on Helldivers 2 reviews, letting them iron out their launch bugs and no one caring. Take that, Suicide
This
Squad.
man ain't put a Kansas City Chiefs background. All right. He'll block you. Continue.
So yeah, people holding off on Helldivers 2 reviews. I didn't notice. I didn't notice.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Lieutenant Hulk, $5 super chat. Nah, King. Halo Season 2 is worse. Too much human drama. The show is filmed dark. Can't see nothing in episode 2.
Get off your TCL television.
Our meme dude. Our meme dude. Someone photoshopped a jersey of Shaun skull.
Someone put Taylor Swift with Addict. And say he's a Swiftie. Astro Parrot. Astro Parrot. Do what must be done.
Look,
what must be done.
Astro, I give you permission to do it on me as long as you put him in
No.
Chiefs
You got to
jersey.
put him with not to do that because we would definitely. I see you at the game, so you know not to do that. But we know what to do with him. He's a Swiftie now. Go do the honors. Paris, no TCL Slater messy.
So Lieutenant, he said change your TCL TV. Get some more knits in your TV.
I mean, because if it's too dark, bro, I'm just gonna tell you that TCL ain't working no more.
Oh man,
they do have auto HDR, I guess.
Oh man, not the knit Slater. Continue.
This show is filmed dark. Can't see nothing in episode 2, and episode 2 ended stupid. I don't think the UNSC is that dumb. Okay,
it's a show.
Moving on. Time.
Hollywood rules, $5 super chat. At some point, the console, as far as it being the delivery system, is going away. Music, TV, and movies already moved. It's gonna be about the content. Yes, it should always be about the content.
Go to Best Buy and try to buy stuff.
Done. Lord Metroid, $5 super chat. Nintendo's president Shintaro Furukawa. It's not like, Lord Metroid, get that morph ball nice for the 100th time. Pause. He doesn't care. Salute ILP. Yes, he does not care.
Don't.
They're in their own lane. Now we got Hargeet Chani, $5 super chat. An hour and a half left. We haven't even started the first topic. Definitely not finishing by
crazy.
4.
Oh, we definitely are. Watch this. Watch.
We're gonna combine 4 topics.
Watch how the combination go. You gonna get a 2-piece meal quick.
And we got Bay Area, $5 super chat. What's up, Lords? What's up, Cog? How you feeling, brother? What's your score prediction? We got this. 49ers, 34-20. Bang, bang.
Bang, 9 gang for the Bay.
The community, you know what to do with these super chats. Keep us here.
Keep it going. Let's go.
If y'all gonna do this, if y'all don't want no topic.
Time. Y'all ain't gonna have no topic. Hey, y'all just cutting your topics off. So keep on super chat. You get one topic today. Keep it on.
We got Nerds and Other Legends, $10 super chat. I feel like Microsoft is chasing phantom sales at the expense of driving Xbox further into irrelevance. If you can't succeed on the largest platform, PC, then what makes them think PlayStation will be any better? PC is not the largest platform. It is mobile.
That is correct.
It is mobile.
Yeah, and they're already succeeding in mobile. It's
But I understand
nuts.
his concern.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
continue.
I understand the concern. With core games, I
With
understand.
core games, I understand that, especially games that's later. Continue.
Fearful.
We got Country Big 94, £5 super chat. Shout out to Country Big.
UK.
Happy Sunday, Lords. Is there some sort of sports ball game today?
Yes, yes, there is.
Xbox isn't going anywhere. The DW,
Oh, there's a football game today?
Yes.
Oh God.
people. People hit that like and
Foosball.
subscribe button. Let's go.
Salute,
Yeah,
Country
man.
Big, the
Walk
homie.
in, hit that like, man. Wipe your
Foosball.
feet off. Let's go.
Right.
Bobby
Salute.
Boucher.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Foosball.
Yeah, 434. All right, y'all gotta get the likes
Butterball
up.
8,
They gotta get it
$2
up.
super
Pause.
chat. Go Chiefs.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh, I
they
saw
gotta
that.
put it. They gotta put a blue chew on that
Yeah.
thumbs up.
I don't know
button.
if we can read those. I
Yeah,
don't know
man.
if we
Put a
can read
blue
those.
chew on them thumbs up button, boys. Stop playing.
Then we got Kenneth Williams, member for 2 months, Lord Bronze. Xbox is here to stay forever. While y'all running around with your head cut off like a chicken, and Microsoft Xbox is saving the gaming. I don't know about I don't know about the forever. You want to hold on to that? That's cool, but
Well, they saved Apple.
Time.
and we got Drunken Ninja, member for 41 months, Lord Bronze. I've been out the loop for a minute now, y'all. So I asked, what is going on?
Tune in last week. Tune in last week.
week.
Tune in last week and catch you up. Next.
you go.
I said tune into last week's show.
There you go. There you can find out everything that happened.
Then we got Matt with the $5 super chat. Them port beggars thinking they might get some games. Go Chiefs.
Seize him. Remove him from the chat. Continue.
Then we got Gaming Forte, $5 super chat. I should say go Chiefs, being a Lions fan, but if 15 wins another Super Bowl, he could threaten the GOAT, Tom Brady. I'm picking the lesser of two evils. Go 49ers.
That's right. So we had a
Go
bet on that.
Chiefs.
That's stupid. Then we got Hollywood Rules. $5 super chat, Hollywood Rules. Last week, some Xbox guys starred in Chicken Little 2. The Xbox guy is falling, presented by French's Mustard and Kool-Aid. Wow.
That was kind of funny. That was
Hey,
messy.
I'm not the one that
wow.
That was
accepted.
good,
King's
buddy.
the one that accepted.
That was hilarious. Moving on.
And Dr. Strange Love, $2. Super chat, you guys are 110% missing the game.
Oh, no, we're
Also, go Chiefs.
No, you out
Does
of
the
here.
game start at 4?
Six, no, the game starts 6. I got to prepare for the
Oh,
party. The
got
people
you,
coming
got
through
you,
at
got
4.
Yeah, he
So,
got. Yeah, he got.
Oh,
stuff
you're
happening.
hosting. That's
I'm
why. I
hosting
got
the
you,
party.
I got you,
Yes,
got you, got you.
yes. Moving on.
You're
we
gonna
got
be in
Dr.
there. They're gonna be
Strangelove.
watching the game.
No, I'm not.
He gonna sit there. It's gonna be mad
Y'all
people
gonna
in
get
his
this-
ring.
He's like, yo,
Y'all gonna get this
snacks-
3-piece
he be like,
topic?
yo,
Y'all
snacks
gonna get
in
this
the
watch.
fridge, yo.
We're
Help
gonna
yourself.
we're gonna be reading super chats, and Kong's like, "What's the score?"
Now, yeah, you gonna say what's the score? Is the stream going in?
You gonna see Suave in the background, like, yo, what up, y'all?
You gonna
Pass
see
the
when that
drink,
stream,
pass the
the
drink.
stream has ended.
Some chicken gonna slide through a little bit of watermelon.
Watch
Then
this.
We got Jeesh, $2 super chat. All these busted hearts, I'm getting Dijon vu. I like that.
I like that. Continue.
Then we
Could
have.
you please pass the grape poupon?
Can you please pass the grape poupon?
You pass the jelly?
Calling her all fruit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was
Bats.
dope. That was-
Bats with the $10 super chat. Cog, wrap it up, B9 the gang. Let's
Facts.
go.
Wrap it up, B. Let's go for the bank. Ow.
Then we got Corey Tidwell, $2 super chat. Tim Dog told somebody on X, I made you pure comedy.
Facts. He was on his OG
Yeah,
gangster.
he was on his
I don't
OG
want no
gangster
smoke.
there. Yeah, that was yes.
Bro, he got the receipts on everybody. He ain't trying to mess up.
Robert Kellett, $2 super chat. GP bonus for Chiefs fans. with the googly eyes, the watermelon, the chicken.
No.
What's going on?
Oh, you messed Lady Infamous right before. I had to say
Oh,
something.
Infamous. Shout out to
Yeah.
Lady Infamous, 415, $5 super chat. Y'all better put some respect on the Niners. Bang. Hey,
Lady Infamous, y'all need to check in so we can lock down, you know,
Yeah,
this
the
PAX
situation.
East stuff.
If y'all coming in PAX East, yes.
I already,
yes.
I super chatted yesterday just to let you know.
Let's go. But we got one more. Come on.
Then we got Michael Mooney, £2 super chat. No, €2 super chat.
Yeah.
No, £2 super chat, sorry. Operation Missing Game in Effect.
Nope. Brian Scully, £2 super chat. The real news of the week.
€2 super chat.
Euro.
The
There we
real
go.
News of the week is PlayStation
There
still
it is.
has no
Boom,
game.
first topic. Here we go. Yeah. So now let's get to it, guys. The Phil Spencer business update. Planning a business update next week. Rumors have suggested that Microsoft may transition Xbox to a multi-platform brand. So this was the tweet that went around the world, like King said. we're listening and we hear you. We've been planning a business update event for next week where we look forward to sharing more details with you about our vision for the future of Xbox. Stay tuned. So this kind of, went around like wildfire. There was a lot of rumors, speculation in terms of games going there. We obviously last week we had, Tom Henderson in the chat. We had Xbox Error in the chat. We had the who's who of rumors and speculation and everything going on. And it looks like this was Phil's response to that and saying that there's going to be something next week. So let's start with you, Addict. Xbox business update event. We've never heard of one of these before. What do you think is going to happen? What's your thoughts on this? Like, where are you at with the update event?
I do think that whatever the original reports were, I think they've been scaled back slightly. This is something that maybe the industry is going towards, maybe it's not. Like, we don't really have enough, when the Game Pass thing happened, well, technically EA Play, we saw a trend with that. We don't necessarily see a trend with this. We need more companies that own consoles, which is pretty much just 3, to try this multi-platform thing. Because here's the thing, regardless what we feel about exclusivity or not exclusivity, the way that AAAs are being processed now is not feasible in the long term. It doesn't matter if you're in Game Pass or you're selling them for $70 a piece, because PlayStation's doing that and they making good money off selling them, and they still in business plans saying this isn't sustainable. So it doesn't matter what you're doing; both aren't sustainable apparently. So to me, it's maybe this is the way to go, but I might disagree with it because I do. I think exclusives bring a value to a console, but I will admit that when you look at it from the grand scheme of things, even like on PlayStation 5, having 100+ million on the PS4, it's not like they were selling 70-80 million on exclusives, like per exclusive. It's always been like 10-15%. It's not like they sell mad amounts of exclusives every year. They don't. I do think console exclusives give a console an identity going out the gate to help sell it. But I will agree in terms of exclusivity and how much they mean to the ecosystem. It overlaps. It's a gray area. We don't have enough information. I'm willing to bet you Call of Duty marketing rights sell more consoles than every exclusive combined. But the problem is can you run a console without the exclusivity part? Right. And the issue I have with Microsoft is it would be different if PlayStation and Nintendo were doing this. You're already going into a battle wounded constantly. Now you're going into a battle taking some of the only weapons you have out of your chamber. And to me, how do you compete in an industry where everyone else is doing something you're not doing? From timed exclusives, because they probably won't do a whole lot of that in the future now. And then not to mention when it comes to, what's realistic, there's always the rumors that maybe they change up how Game Pass moves. Maybe instead of getting day one Game Pass games, they take that away and you get them like 6 months later so they can get that money up front. I don't know. At this point, this is the clueless I've ever think the industry's been when going towards what's going on. When you look at something like what direction they can go up multiple directions, a variety of different ways. Are some of them feasible, some of them not? I don't know. And the problem when you do stuff like this, especially you do it first, most likely Xbox don't even know if they can actually do this. But sometimes you have to innovate, and it's like I said, the AAA model is not feasible. So what do you do to pivot? And I don't even think
Tom Henderson said you cooking it.
At first, I think Xbox tried to use Game Pass to hear the AAA model. That's clearly not doing it either. So PlayStation can't do it with selling $70 titles. So what do you do?
Sell $80 titles.
Going multi-plat to a degree might be one of the only ways. And you see Helldivers going day one on PC and PlayStation. Now, do I ever think Helldivers might come to an Xbox? Maybe. I don't know. But the thing is my primary concern is we're looking at this of way of Xbox competing on a level. I'm looking at this too as like, what's PlayStation going to do, knowing that their biggest competitor in the console market besides Nintendo, because they kind of operate in different lanes, don't put they firearms down. You know, they already in the business of timed exclusives, locking down exclusives. To me, okay, you're giving us all your stuff. The only thing that you have left for you is third-party stuff. Now I'm going to lock more of those down. So I'm tightening the noose around your neck even more, because not only are you not getting your exclusives, but you're also not going to get more Square Enix games. Maybe they go over to Ubisoft. Like with Xbox relinquishing their exclusives, it leaves them with less stuff to go. And if PlayStation uses that to their advantage and start locking more timed exclusives down, then that's even less games that's going to be on Xbox, and no games even really when it comes to what's exclusive on their platform. So it's like I said, like there's a lot of different ways we can go about this. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I don't think Nintendo cares, but but Nintendo don't really do any like shadow, like they're more anti-consumer than more anti-competitive. like they don't care what the other ones do. And I'm just curious how the industry is going to handle this, and more importantly, I'm curious how PlayStation, you know, are they going to look at this like, okay, you kind of put your weapons down, we're just going to rock now. We ain't going to really push too much. We won't go after the Square Enixes anymore because you're not really coming after us like that, because you're giving us your exclusives. Or they're going to look at this like, you might not want us dead, but we want you dead. We don't want your console on the market anymore. We want Godzilla dead. So I'm just curious how things go. And the thing is like, I won't ever act like either one of those scenarios isn't plausible. I do think that depending on where people want to go, all those scenarios can very well happen.
No doubt. Lord Sovereign, business update, first of its kind.
I gotta say, fits in perfectly between the developer direct and showcase.
Business update.
The yearly business update.
Let's go ahead.
Bloomberg report.
Bloomberg report. Stock market watch.
Phil coming out and saying that we have something to say to you. I mean, it's obvious that considering the climate on the internet, they know that they have to handle this with gloves on, with baby gloves on, and be sure that their messaging, however broad it may be,
is real quick.
Airtight.
I want to ask Tom Henderson in the chat. Tom, you got any info on when that event's dropping? Huh? That's all.
Yeah, everybody's saying Monday. I don't know that it's Monday.
No damn Monday.
So, what do I feel? Saw all of this last week, and you know how I feel about, you know, why the reasons I had to sort of move away from the console ecosystem, just because I wouldn't get a chance to play. So in doing that, you know, it allows you to see things in a broader perspective. And for me, I was like, okay, I get where this idea of the console staying as this closed ecosystem, especially for Microsoft, doesn't make sense, man. I want them, I would love them to be able to win to the extent where they're standing toe to toe with PlayStation in every single metric or whatever. It just hasn't been the case. And they tried. They tried doing it PlayStation's way for many years. Didn't happen. They pivoted, right, to create differentiation. Still, it's whatever the case may be, it's not enough. It hasn't grown enough to where it feels like that's 100% a viable way to do. So now you have to go in and say, okay, how do we hybridize this thing so that we can not absolutely destroy our entire fan base and have them walk away from the brand, and still move forward in a way that's viable for our business. So I'm gonna combine the two topics with a little bit with the portable.
I like that.
It's just when you look at this,
there's no need to combine them, Saul. We're good.
But it makes sense. But it makes sense for how I think they move forward.
And
right?
the Super
It
Bowl
makes sense
forward,
for how I think they move forward. When you talk about, hey, 2026 is we're gonna take stupid. Well, when you look at, hey, 2026, we're gonna kick off the generation anew, right? 6-year generation, we're gonna start new. Possible 2 SKUs once again. You guys remember many years ago, 2019, when we speculated about, hey, there's going to be a second SKU of Xbox,
let's just
what it's going to
combine
be.
this topic right here.
Before we knew what S was,
Go ahead.
right? And we were like, what could that second SKU be? I came out and I said, hey, portable Xbox, a portable, whatever that main SKU is, a portable version of that. So you take your ecosystem.
We getting hardware? We getting hardware? You there?
Getting hardware. I said, hey, look at the success of the Switch and think about taking that Xbox hardware portably and extending the ecosystem out.
Wait,
right?
you
And
guys
possibly
want
getting
hardware
the
at this
double
You
event?
want
dip.
hardware at this event?
Oh no, I don't.
Oh, no.
I'm just talking about
hearing
general.
heavily that it's going to be there.
Oh wow. Okay, so that'd be whatever. Hey, whatever.
King don't like this. They don't like mustard hot
no,
sauce.
see, no. What it is they're not gonna like me next.
Oh, okay, continue.
So
This
at
is
the
great.
end
We
of the
got two
day, I
topics.
really
This is
do
awesome.
think, for me, my thinking around this is this
stop.
is something that they had to do. They're not gonna come out and have a business update with their fans unless some aspect of the business is going to change.
That part.
Especially
Right.
using the word business update.
Business update. So obviously there's going to be a shift that they know some people will not be pleased with. And at the end of the day, I think for me, having to move away from the console ecosystem, you realize once again that the games are what matters. And the problem is that whether it's fair or not, this comparison that Xbox continues to be in with PlayStation as a console, it hurts the ability of the games to stand on their own and the games to be what matters. We're over here there was a meltdown last week about hardware, not about the games, because the games were the catalyst for it, right? But at the end of the day, it was like this idea that the hardware is going to go away and the Xbox
Good point.
is not going to continue to
Good
exist.
point. Yep.
And for me, I get it. The identity of Xbox has always been most strong in the hardware space. But as King has said, has admitted, moving forward, that is in a couple of generations, maybe not the next one, the one after it, they might not be a box because it's not going to make sense for them. At that point, if there's no box, there's no reason for them to say, we're not putting our games on your platform. So this is a reality that's coming. And I really do feel like whatever they say this upcoming week or whatever, it's going to be a stopgap to that reality. I think the ultimate reality is that.
No console.
I think, at some point. So I just
said
want
that a long time
I just want y'all to see that and understand that whatever you get now is a stopgap / Band-Aid for the immediate issues that they see right now. In my opinion, I get it, and I because the thing is, this portable, if we do get this portable SKU, that brings me back in.
Oh,
That
you back?
brings me back. That brings me, because now I can have access to my Xbox console ecosystem on the go, right? Now there's a couple of
Oh,
caveats.
so you're already
there.
bending the knee.
Oh no, they give me that. If they give me that, I'm back in. Now,
Uh-huh.
couple of caveats though.
What's the caveat?
Talk
We
about that.
talked about this. I talked about this how many years ago now, right? So in some aspects, they may be a little too late, right? Cause we have the PC market blowing up with these portable PCs, right? What Xbox needs to do is differentiate themselves in that, you know that Nintendo's next thing is still going to be their walled garden. They're not opening up that walled garden. in any way,
So
shape,
we
or form.
think.
So we think, but let's assume Nintendo is going to continue to be Nintendo.
You know
Same
what
for
happens when we
PlayStation.
assume?
I know. Then we have PlayStation, right? PlayStation rumored to be making a portable that's not just a cloud thing.
Oh, surprise.
Same thing. It's an extension of their ecosystem. The hope that maybe the PlayStation faithful buy the next gen PlayStation
Mr.
console,
Me Too.
right? But also, hey, maybe they double dip and get this portable thing so they can play their games on the go. I think what Xbox needs to do to differentiate itself and maybe stand toe to toe with some of that PC stuff is the only one with the console ecosystem on it, right? The only one with the console
nice,
ecosystem on
clean.
it, right? Then you have, but the ecosystem, meaning your console games are on it.
Correct.
In addition to your PC games. In addition to every other launcher you can get your hands on, much in the same way as a ROG Ally.
Sounds like the
It
rules.
has to be, to me, to be successful and really push the boundaries and not just be an extension of that closed off walled garden ecosystem.
Okay.
They need to try to compete with the ROG Allies and really give you access to all of your storefronts, everything that you want. But The special thing about it is obviously Game Pass and obviously your console ecosystem.
Yes,
that none of those
console.
offer.
Yes.
So to me, that is where they need to be.
Dockable.
In the immediate future.
Yes,
I'm
definitely.
excited about that. But let's not mistake that for where they're thinking to go. I can see if we were talking about infighting at the company and two different ideologies coming together. I see this as the middle ground. Okay, we're going to start putting our games in other places, right? We're going to give the value of Game Pass as, hey, this is where it's going to be. You don't have to pay for it separately. You can if you want. Everywhere else is going to be an a la carte purchase, right? But hey, we're giving you this other platform that you can double dip into. How many people have X's and S's, right? And now your ecosystem is extended outwards, in addition to allowing you to access all these other ecosystems. So it has to be this very broad thing.
Beating the Steam Deck at its own game, huh?
Exactly. Because I really don't feel like PlayStation or Nintendo, with whatever they portably do, they're only going to extend out their own ecosystems. They're not going to open up that way. They just traditionally haven't been there.
Addict choking. I got about to die. I never heard him laugh like this.
Yeah, oh my God.
Because somebody put you in a cheap suit.
Oh, wow.
Let's
dirty.
delete that now. Continue.
Yeah. So I think that's where I stand with the whole thing. I think, the games going to other platforms are going to happen. I think the push is to make Game Pass what makes the Xbox per se ecosystem stand out. Sell some of their games a la carte. We'll see which ones. We'll see how big these games are, whether smaller games, bigger games, first, but whatever the case may be, we will know at some point. I don't know how specific they're going to be. We may come out of this thing with more questions than answers, right? But we'll see. But I do think, you got to remember, if they go straight third party to be like, nah, we're not making hardware anymore. Think about everybody who did make the investment in the digital ecosystem on Xbox and where that goes. You would crater the brand if you did that. You would create. So I don't think that's happening.
Okay.
Because they've been telling you since 2013, hey, we want you to buy digital games in our ecosystem.
I feel you, but the mindset the company could change in that time. Like right now, they could feel like what they're doing is going to work, and what they're doing is going to elevate their console sales, and they're going to make more. They're going to sell more software. But then midway through next generation, it's like, oh, it didn't work, and now we're selling a million consoles a year.
Yeah, I really do think. Like I said, in my heart of hearts, the long play is that it all goes away and it's just games. So I need you guys to understand that. So in a couple of years, I don't want you here flipping out again. When they're like, yeah,
talk, King. You heard?
But it's true. We're gonna be back here in a couple of years.
Messiah.
We'll be back here in a couple of years.
What's a Messiah to a prophet?
Solve, get him.
The prophet is the one who prophesizes about what the Messiah is going to do.
Listen. The Messiah may never come, but the prophet is here.
Hey, the prophet said Hi-Fi Rush wouldn't grace PlayStation 2.
Solve with the boss.
We can't listen to the mustard hearts.
We can't listen to the Lord of the mustard heart.
It's so convenient to dismiss my opinion when it's not yours.
Please, mustard hearts, stand back.
Listen, I think I've said what I believe is going to happen to appease the people that would burn the house down. 100%.
You told the mustard hearts to put down the tiki torches and went inside, right? After you said next week business room. Okay, cool. Let's all stop what we're doing and go inside.
But I really do think that's what it is. And then we'll see how successful that is. I'm excited to be, because I'm 100%. They give me a portable version of an Xbox that allows me to play this 1,000-game freaking library that I have. I'm gonna go back. Right, I'm gonna be in. I'll be in. So,
and last one, would you be okay? Because this is another debate. Would you be okay with hardware being revealed, or is not the right time with this messaging?
For something that's potentially coming out in 2 years, don't show it to me now, because then at that point the speculation about how powerful is this thing gonna be,
right?
It's like
yeah, and then you might upset some people, like, yo, how you talking about putting out games everywhere, but you try to throw hardware in my
hardware. That's
I agree. Don't let that hardware be anywhere near this. Like, first, I understand from their mentality, people are questioning
'Cause some
whether or
people
not
question
the
it, yeah.
hardware are going away.
Like, yo, it's
One of the
open.
best ways to
There it is.
debunk that was like, here's our hardware.
joint.
We showed it to you. It's not going away. Leave me alone. Stop.
I think
stop
I
atting me.
think them saying there's going to be more hardware without having to show it. It should be enough to hold them to the candle to them that hey, you
Just to
said
say
this.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
That's enough. That's enough.
You don't want it's going to kill beasts and eat and the graphic
Exactly.
and the faces and
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need somebody else coming out. It's a monster.
It's
No, I don't need that.
You don't want the okay. I got
None
you.
of that. Just tell me what the important thing is the Xbox name going away in some way, shape, or form. Like there was some speculation about that, things of being labeled Microsoft
Right.
this, right? And specifically addressing the things that have been in the rumor mill, which is these specific games and this, that, and the other. Again, I don't know how specific they're gonna get.
What-
They may be happy with giving you a broad statement and letting you figure it out.
Well, a lot of people are assuming the handheld is like the Series S. I don't think that's the case. I think there's Series X, and then there's going to be a portable Series X, whatever next gen is. There's
That's what I think.
and I think, but people think it's going to be on the same price or it's going to be cheaper. No, I think it's going to be
More expensive,
significantly.
yeah.
It's going to be like the price of an Ally, like
Yeah,
$800-$900.
The vibe that was being reported is that
Because I see people in the
there's
chat saying $5.
Right. There's no power differential this time. So it literally would be a dockable version of it with no sacrifices.
So
Where
then-
now we're talking like Ally potential, with basically
like $800-$900.
$700K.
Yeah,
So
because
that's fine, but then you missed the chance for the double. Not, well, maybe
it
not.
depends. I mean, we don't know. Remember,
4 o'clock.
The Ally. I know. I got you. The Ally was able to bring the prices down.
Right.
Based on the chips and stuff. Xbox has those.
I
relationships
don't like
kinda-
this. I don't like
crazy.
the second
I
chip.
was thinking about the double dip, right?
Okay.
The thing being because of the size, it being because you got to remember the size of the console has to do with like power differentials,
Right.
consumption, like all that stuff. To say that you could take that exact box that you give people in the house and be like, I'm just going to shrink it and it's going to be the exact same thing. I hear AI and cloud,
But
right?
I'm talking about like a high end. This is for the power user. Obviously, the battery life, whatever, and we know the advancements with the AMD chipsets. Because right now,
Yeah.
let's be real, our Ally is smacking little man around.
So
let's
at
be
that
honest.
point, there's no reason for the double dip. That
Right. Dedicated
All right.
box under the TV. The way traditional for people who don't want any of that, which will maybe be in that price range,
Maybe
a little
be
bit
cheaper.
more.
It'll be the
it'll
$500 price
and
range.
then the dockable joint. You know what I'm saying? And then we hear rumors of a third SKU, maybe a business end SKU as well. So
see that there you go, complicating things.
well,
And
that's not for us though. That's like wouldn't be in a store shelf. That would be
Right.
like dudes in the Tesla and Microsoft. That's like HoloLens for them. Business
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Not
Mark
like you
my
could
words.
go cop that. Yeah.
Mark my words, it's a stopgap. And just know that in how many years time, we'll be back here again talking about how they're just gonna be a software company. Just know.
Okay.
Well, they came from software, right?
Right. That's what I mean. That's listen. If there was some compromise, this is the compromise because there's one end that said software only, one other end said, "Nah, we can't do that." And
No doubt. King,
we'll see.
Yeah, man. Listen,
Let's get to it. Business
and
update.
this is very, very, very clear.
What's up?
This is different thought process where you have Drake from Degrassi, and you have Hotline Bling Drake.
Oh Lord.
Right? So before we had Drake from Degrassi. Man of the people down there, all that, we doing this, that, and the third, we making it happen this way. You got the ABK, now he Hotline Bling. Totally different. It's a different mindset you have. I'm so sick and tired of people talking about $1 trillion company worrying about $1 billion company and how their business model works. Apparently their business model is just as effed up. The problem is they don't talk. That's it. They don't see you have too much level of access to Microsoft to be demanded. I demand you come out and dispel these rumors. I am the consumer. Then shut up and consume. And whatever I put down on the table, you eat. And if you don't like it, you push it back, and that's it. That's it. Y'all have got too comfortable with hanging out with Degrassi Drake. Hey, this is Hotline Bling Drake. This is a different Drake.
Okay.
So they're coming out to tell you because, listen, remember, they didn't know if they was going to close this deal. They didn't know the level of opposition from the $1 billion company because the $1 billion company came out in the paperwork and told you, if they close this deal, we dead in the water, B. What makes those lies and makes whatever some rumors is facts? Believe both. Believe both.
The truth
So-
is somewhere in the middle. Yeah.
Exactly.
Usually,
No. They're gonna kill him off, but then once it happened, because I believe totally, Phil, Matt, and them dudes, they was like, "You go kill these dudes. They're dead. They're dead."
Buy them out of business.
Then the deal came out. They got the financials, and they were like, "Wait a second. Let's not just kill him just yet." I don't think it's in our best interest to kill him off.
Keep
The
calm
business
alive.
model change. The brain set change. You were betting on a different thing before you actually had huge access to everything now. Because remember, they couldn't operate, couldn't go inside ABK and look at anything about PlayStation. You had a working idea of what was going on over there. Now you have a complete idea of how everything goes. They got dev kits. They got all types of things. Things got to happen now. Now, no longer is there the ops. They're custody. The dude you were shooting at is now buying bullets from you. Right? You became the arms dealer. You no longer are in the field. Right? This is done here. Now the mindset going forward is they got to tell you, listen, the way we're going to work, because remember, the friends and family plan, all that shut up. That went different. That went quiet. I'm still waiting for it.
I remember that,
'cause we want to get on it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right?
They were like, we're going to try it in this market.
In this market over here in the corner.
Not the market that really buys that
Yeah,
stuff.
this in the corner market.
And then their financials came back and it's like, this ain't working. We got to
Nah, hell
restructure this. We're giving away too much to get back too little.
Right.
Now, they're going to tell you how that stuff is going to work. They're going to tell you how other things is going to work. But the bigger, broader, more clearer picture is now that the ABK, and this is funny, it's close to it and completely done. You know, because you got the FTC swinging in the air now. They punch drunk. They about dead. They're going to tell you their business model going forward. A very clear business model. Because it's very funny to talk about hypotheticals. Now, this is happening. This is literal. This is literal stuff happening. Okay, now how are we going to go forward with Call of Duty? You probably had opposition saying that, oh, we want to put it directly in Game Pass. Hold on, wait a second, bro.
Numbers on.
Wait a second. Wait, partner, you're bugging. Time out. Wait a second. So you mean we're going to continue with the same price point that we got right now? We're going to put the most successful joint inside Game Pass and give that joint for free? Yeah, but we let the other people pay for it. But wait a second. Hold on. No, but we weren't doing that before and that was cutting that money. Look at the revenue that we're going to lose. That's a fight. That's a fight.
That's a fight. That's a fight.
That's a huge fight.
That's a fact. That's a fight.
So it may not be what you guys think the conversation is. The conversation is
something else,
now
maybe
that
Game
we
Pass.
got all this access, we got all these games, we got all this stuff. How do we continue to keep? You don't buy ABK to shrink the market. You buy it to grow the market.
But King, you did want Call of Duty.
No, I'm not
exclusive.
saying what I want as a consumer.
Oh, okay. This not okay. You think okay? I see what you said. This is what you
y'all
think. that-
asked me about the business meeting.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, this is not what.
Just for the record,
no.
King wants Kong dead. If it was up to King,
if it was up to me right now, y'all will be an app 2 years ago.
Okay. I just want you to count because they're gonna say you walking stuff back. I just want to make sure it's clear.
I'm
Okay.
not walking anything back. If it was up to me, the whole every PlayStation channel would say third party or would say slash Xbox. That's
You gonna convert them?
listen. To me, I'm telling you, if
Okay.
I was in head,
Just so
I
we
would
clear.
run Microsoft into the ground because I will kill y'all. All right, I'm just letting y'all know.
Okay, fair enough.
All
fair
right,
enough. You
now
stand
y'all
on that.
ask me about
Yeah.
common sense.
And what you think gonna happen now
Yeah,
based on
because,
information?
y'all don't ask Fanboy King what I want done because I want that. All right, but you want common sense? Let's get to
Yeah,
it.
that's the thing. A lot of people don't separate the fandom from
Yeah.
the reality.
Yo, they really think I'm delusional. Like, shut up, man. I wouldn't have a PlayStation if that was the thought. But The thought process is they have all this stuff and they want to make sure that they grow the business, not shrink it. $1 trillion company is not worrying about $1 billion company and not worrying about their how they are, because if that was the case, then Sony would be $1 trillion company. You understand? That's why they told them they was never competition. Phil always told you that I would like to help those guys, and they have went out of their way at numerous occasions to help little man. That's the real little man.
All right.
Next week, y'all going to get the information. Y'all not going to like a lot of things. And a lot of things is going to be business-minded. But those people that did fight in that building, tooth and nail, you're going to like what came out of it. Not saying that what Addict said was wrong. Where there's smoke, it is fire.
Okay. Fair
But
enough.
my thing, what I'm saying is y'all can't jump out the window.
And just wait until you get the official news.
Exactly.
I feel that.
Because you're not changing no needle on no $1 trillion I don't care what angry tweet you put out. I don't care what you say.
Buster Heart Army, don't listen.
Yeah, yo, I don't care if you say
Our army don't listen.
No, Twitter makes $1 trillion companies bend to their knees all the time. Don't listen to him.
Okay, keep going with this guy burning your Xboxes and talking about this visual
just to
stimulus.
clarify, just to clarify, you're saying Twitter has never made a company go back on a policy. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying your individual tweet didn't.
I didn't say that. I don't think.
Why gotta be his individual tweet?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Collective tweets making something happen.
But here's the thing. But if you tell everybody your individual tweet won't do nothing, then no one's tweeting, so the whole conglomerate doesn't.
Power
happen.
to the people, Addict. That's what I'm talking
Look,
about.
my individual tweet won't do nothing, but mine will 10,000 in a matter of 30 minutes.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Here we go.
Does 10,000 bullets kill a person or one?
Huh?
Does 10,000 bullets delete a person or one?
It just depends on who you're talking about. Now, if you're
No.
talking about, can you let me finish answering your question?
I want you to say it because it's only
Now,
going to be one bullet.
If you shooting someone that has like, the bare bone naked, just sitting there, everything just throwing away, then yeah, probably not. But I can tell you one thing: if you come across, are we gonna kill Terminator in one shot?
Oh God!
So we gonna sit here? Are we gonna sit here and act like
I'm
Twitter
sorry.
influence doesn't do nothing?
This
There's
is a
too
difference in philosophy. That's all. And your
So
philosophy.
hold the line didn't motivate no one. Why even do
let
it?
me
then?
let me
Why
explain.
did you do hold the line?
No, because I saw Mustard Hearts again doing Mustard Heart
But you-
business.
You're
Did it stop?
one person
Did
ain't
it-
doing nothing.
Check it. Me doing that, did it stop them from Mustard Hearts from rising up again and doing the Mustard Heart business? Because we back at it. 'Cause
No, I
why
would say-
every week I gotta get, yo, King, we need another speech? Why? Y'all didn't go back and watch the old speech.
My question to you is if individual people can't do nothing, then why even make a podcast? Why even talk about anything?
All right, so because it's my opinion.
Okay, but that's my opinion.
Listen, right, and I said this is different than philosophy. You can have your opinion. Now, if you feel that you want to gather up a bunch of people and do a bunch of tweets and make stuff happen, good. Me personally, I won't be part of that.
So you must have Harding.
No,
You're just gonna take it, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, what it is know your strength and know when to use it. The problem is a lot of people don't know their strength and don't know when to use it, and they use it out of turn, and it becomes ineffective.
The thing to me with that philosophy, Xbox Live Gold wouldn't have got reversed.
I don't
the
know
loot
that.
Boxes,
I don't
so
know
you
that.
honestly think if
You
no
know-
one even Cog just let's go in the podcast. Cog, do you think that if no one said nothing about the Xbox Live Gold, do you think it would have been reversed?
Not in that situation. Yeah, in that situation, that the outcry caused the reversal.
What about you, Saul?
Did they come out and say, "Yo, you outcried"? We saw.
Because that makes PR sense.
Did
No,
they say
100%. In that situation, the outcry caused a reversal, but this is different. This is literally their roadmap for.
Okay. Then let me get you up another one. Star Wars Battlefront 2, the entire game was wrought around microtransactions. Everyone came together and they took the whole skeleton out of the game. Because
everyone? Because I wasn't there.
It's still one product. We're talking about getting Xbox to turn the ship around.
No, and I feel you on that. I'm not saying that's why I said earlier. There's only so much we can do to get them to go back because there's only
Didn't
a
I
middle.
say there is a place for y'all?
Yeah.
Didn't I say it's a place for y'all? It's a place for that. There's a place for generals and there's a place for soldiers.
Oh, so now I'm a soldier.
Well, you
Okay,
just said you the leader of the mustard horde.
Yeah, so a leader doesn't mean I'm a soldier. Why you assume that?
He's the general that does it.
Yeah, exactly. And there's levels there. So there's a place
See,
for
the
that.
difference is you speak, my people do things.
Yeah. I speak and you tweet.
You talk about holding the line. My people are actually advancing the line.
Good. So y'all advance the line, but y'all wouldn't be having no line if it wasn't for me saying it's a line.
Yeah, well, you
Don't
speak
confuse
from your
the
Eiffel
two.
Tower.
See, this is the difference.
Top of the
Listen,
tower.
this is the difference.
There ain't no one shooting at you. There ain't no rocks being thrown at you.
That's
It's
right.
easy
You gotta
to speak
protect
from the
me.
tower.
You gotta protect me. Go do it. Go do it.
Go do it. Yo, you stupid. You stupid.
So just to clarify, you want
let me tell you. This
He
is
wants you to
why-
go out there, Addict. He wants you to go.
Yes, go do it.
He wants you in the front line. He wants you to go advance the line for him.
Go handle the line. So just to clarify, I just want you guys to know, King just told the muster hearts to protect him.
No, King told y'all, do what he say. That's what he
Continue, because we get
But-
close to 4.
Yeah, but the thing is this.
Yes.
That goes into me and Sovereign's philosophy.
Yeah.
Sovereign's the Messiah. I is a prophet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Two different things.
We work in conjunction.
Exactly. So use a mustard hot.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, he said it.
Don't do that.
Like
Don't
Judge
do
on Big
Yeah,
Soup.
don't do that. We're
Listen,
back in the chicken
he
and the
said-
watermelon
he said
situation
he-
again.
He
No.
said he took it. Use a mustard hot.
Oh God.
And I the general. So, as he's the Messiah, the prophet. Okay? We all have roles to play here.
Cannot. Anyway.
Nah, but next week is just gonna be their roadmap going forward, and it's going to be good and it's going to be bad, just like with everything.
Yeah, no, I will jump in. Look, here a lot of y'all
Alexander said King went from Megatron to Starscream.
Protect your leader. That was good. Look, this is one of the biggest
Jar Jar King.
one of the biggest
Jar Jar
updates.
King.
We've never heard of a business
Jar
update,
King.
but this is going to be one of the biggest moments in Xbox history. If they have a huge undertaking, like this right here, this is my thing. You better be clear and concise. I personally do not want to see a blog post. I would like to see faces, an individual conversation. You have the advantage of saying, we have not said anything official. This is our official stance. So this way you dispel any rumors. You have to say what your strategy is on some level. You have to explain why the shift in the strategy. Is it because, the market's adapting and we need to do this? What happened now?
I gotta do it.
Yeah, I see that. We're not putting that on the screen. We're not putting that on. We're not doing it. So anyway, I saw that Dip Down's about to get blocked. Yeah, I saw that. So anyway, like I was saying, I was interrupted. But you have to say why you're doing this strategy. Also, look, they may not say each individual game, but at some level, like when you look at an ABK, you look at a ZeniMax, the publisher level, right? It would be nice to have an idea of, okay, well, moving forward, all of ABK games are going to be multi-plat, or moving forward, all of Xbox Game Studio games are not. Or there has to be some level of clarity because there is so much confusion. And the Xbox ecosystem, you have, let's be honest, the trust has been broken. Because if you don't say these things, right, and you come out there and do that, case-by-case basis again, you're going to get flamed. You're going to get flamed because people are going to say you were the same people that was saying Starfield exclusively on the PlayStation, built from, on the Xbox. These were the people, they were saying it. They were coming out. Marketing was saying this. On stage, they were saying it multiple times. So this base deserves to know what is going on. Now, as far as the hardware, I agree. You could mention, I don't think it's the right time to be like, hey, here's the new shiny thing, distraction. Like, no. Like, I don't think that's the right time because you have to let this news marinate. You have to people understand, okay, what's going on. Now, the thing to me, what I don't think nobody's talking about is Game Pass and potential changes there. Does anything happen with the tiers? Is the introduction of the ad-free Remember the one that they're flirting on the base level?
Yep.
Does Game Pass Core change? Now, as of right now, Game Pass Core does not give you day and date exclusives. Remember, it's a selection of titles, right? Is it a situation where they say, well, our model has changed? You know what? Day and date is only for Ultimate now because you got to get that bag.
Why happens if they go away from that and they say everything's core?
That could, see, I'm worried about, not worried, but I think Game Pass itself, there may be a change. Right, either that's going to, they may not be able to raise the price because the FTC, I think, because remember the FTC was on them about that.
They're going to have to hold their head on that.
If they keep the price, maybe the shift is the thing that we don't like is, day and date, that's at the highest level. The rest of y'all, even Game Pass Basic, who was getting that, y'all go in the core pocket, you know what I'm saying? And you get a selection of titles, whatever. But to me, the key one that I will admit, King is right. In my feelings, consumer cog wants Call of Duty in Game Pass. To me, that's seeing the vision through, getting them to subscribe to the service. But in fairness to Microsoft, I don't have their financials in front of me. I don't know what the numbers. If the numbers and Tim Stewart and Amy Hood say, look, fam, this is where it's at. We about to be in the red if we don't switch. Then
funny. Even if we had that Excel sheet, we wouldn't know what to do with that sucker. I hate companies.
I don't run a $1 trillion company. But if they say, hey, we're okay now, but if we continue, and it's what King is saying, like, yo, we may have to, and you get it later after the 6 months or whatever, that will be big news, right? That will be news that supposedly, like, we don't. I think it's gonna be a situation where there's gonna be stuff we like that we're gonna be, oh, that wasn't that bad, that wasn't that crazy, and it might be something like, oh, we didn't see that coming, yo, what was that? You know what I'm saying? And if I had to guess, maybe Game Pass, but some changing to the model on some level, because at the end of the day, here's the thing, ROI is important, y'all. You could put a gun. I can't imagine they thought they would be caught up in litigation with ABK for 2 damn years, nearly 2 years. That means there was money that you thought you was gonna have coming in, right? You thought you know what I'm saying? It's like that big check you waiting for, but your bank account is like, bruh, we ain't gonna be able to survive. You know what I'm saying? Me and King has those stories. Me and King been on them days where you about to get a nice payoff. You like, oh, you see that? You know how your bank account? You see that pending hold, and they be like, oh, I can't wait. You be like, you call the bank every day. Yo, what's up? What's going on with that pending hold?
No, it's on the other side. You gotta wait.
We gotta wait.
Blocking it.
You know what I'm saying? Fact. So if that pending hold, they like, fam, that money ain't gonna clear to the end of 2024. So last time I checked, you got these operating expenses. You got to survive. You got to pay the rent now.
He said, but by 70 billion though.
Yeah.
That's
70 billion changes the conversation. And if they be like, yo, right now, this is how we crank the numbers. We looked at all the titles. You know what I'm saying? And if it's Hi-Fi Rush, we could get a little money over there. If it's this, these or live service, we get a little money. Maybe we might have to put the ABK stuff, you know what I'm saying, for the streets. You know what I'm saying? We got to do whatever we got to do.
She was always the streets, though. Right. That's the thing.
And also future acquisitions, the rumors are that future acquisitions may be for the streets. And here's the thing. I know you don't like it.
Future acquisitions.
Acquisitions.
Yeah.
Right, because there is precedent. We just saw Sony, and everybody was shocked, like, yo, they gonna definitely make Destiny and what console exclusive? What's the name of that joint? I forget it now.
Marathon.
I don't call it contraband. Yeah, Marathon. Like, people were like, yo, that's definitely. There's like, oh no. This is Bungie is everywhere. This is what is happening.
Yeah, she was always for streets.
So this could be a philosophical change. My last thing is, look, I'm not going nowhere. I love this platform. This is my preferred place to play. I have Sony. I have all that. I have Switch. I have all that. But this is my preferred place to play. If it's the worst case scenario, and every game is everywhere and whatever, it doesn't affect me only from the standpoint of, first of all, I get to play it where I want to play it. If it's in Game Pass, that's an advantage to an Xbox user, number one. So it doesn't affect me that. So that's cool. If you get it 3 months, 6 months later, knock yourself out. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Also, the economics aspect, as far as what Atticus talked about, what I do believe there is some truth to this, though. And Sav, you also said it, is that if they do this, you do have to understand the people who are upset are not just fanboying. The people who are upset if they do this is because they've invested in this ecosystem. They need to know if their digital libraries and things are going to continue. And what people are saying is that if you devalue the brand to that extent, what is the incentive to get the Xbox platform? There's truth to that. There's truth to some people thinking that maybe not in the short term, 3 to 5 years, but maybe, 7 years later, this accelerates your exit plan out of hardware. That is a legit concern. I don't think people could be mad at that and say that everyone's overreacting based on that, especially if you play and live only on this ecosystem, because I firmly believe at it, a lot of people do not. I feel a lot of people are talking from a position of ivory towering where they don't play on this platform. And I've said this before with Game Awards. I said this before with game genres. There's a lot of people talking in broad statements. They don't play those games and they don't play on the platform. So I really don't care about that person, honestly. I care about the people who actually day and date, they breathe this, they live this, they've been there. So I can understand the level of emotionality and I can understand why people are concerned. I think that is fair. It doesn't mean everybody's a fanboy just because they feel that way. Continue.
And I do think even us to a degree.
Yeah.
We're talking from a perspective of people that get review codes.
Yeah.
And we
we're
might
privileged,
get,
I'm saying that on some levels. Yeah.
let's say, because most people don't give us 4. Shout out to Ubisoft. They really help us out with
Shout out
that.
to the 4.
But, when you look at that perspective, can you really say that you're worried about your digital library when you've been getting review codes for the past 5 or 6 years?
We talk about the
you're not even putting
facts.
You're not even putting monetary value on the ecosystem because you haven't really been putting investment like that for like a decade.
The economy states, most people, this is the guy that, goes, get one console. They want to make an informed decision. That's for that person. Xbox has to get those people and also the people that's not in the ecosystem. So that's why this is important. And it's going to be, look, they've got a big challenge ahead of them. They have to be concise. They have to be clear. You know what I'm saying? People need to know. I'm telling you, Xbox, if you come out there and you do this case by case basis again, there's going to be smoke for you. I am telling you now, you bet to be clear. Just if you're going to rip the Band-Aid off, rip it off so we know.
Yeah, I don't think they're
I know.
They're in stopgap mode right now.
I'm on my attic. I'm on my mustard hole. I'm trying to speak it into existence.
I don't think they're going to either. I think they're going to come out there and say the absolute most that they're able to say without getting any kind of PR trouble, and they're going to keep it rolling on that. I don't, in terms of like what's going, what's not going. I do think they're not going to say case by case because Phil already said that. They're gonna find some other way of saying it that answers nothing.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Another thing I wanted to say was everybody was sitting there talking about the silence from Microsoft is deafening. There's a lockdown in that building.
Yeah, they had to figure it. First of all,
they told anybody that gets caught on that damn Twitter, you're fired.
They had to. They're they're very leaky over there, right? They had to shut it down. They had to shut it down, and then they had to figure out. Remember, all of the whatever message we
everybody
get
over there is foam stars
has to go through levels of PR before.
And then we got to keep it real too. It's like, look, I said I would like for them to answer quickly, but at the end of the day, it's best for the people that don't want them to pivot hardcore towards this because if they were, they're okay. Just release the statement we was going to release. The fact that they took time means that they're actually discussing whether or not to go this way.
Right. But, and to King's point, a lot of this room, I'm not trying to come at anybody who's been putting out information, but a lot of this, if you really break it down, what King is right, it's a lot of these titles are being considered. Consideration is different from movement.
It's happening,
right?
Yeah,
we got to be clear. And here's now, I got to get my portable screen. Okay, look, I love this. The Xbox hardware potential rumors, right? I've been wanting a portable SKU for a minute, a dockable, full powered, same thing. And again, for people who don't like that, you get your big boy box. That's what the rumors are saying underneath the TV. I think that's dope. I think, remember, as a person who was there for the ROG Ally event, I thought it very interesting that the head of AMD was there right next to me. I thought it was very interesting that Xbox and Microsoft was right there at the debut of another console event. Right, so they look at that as another Xbox and supporting it like another Xbox ecosystem with local, you know what I'm saying, Game Pass, native Game Pass on it. Look, for me, the difference, if the rumors are to be true, with no power differential, and let's say you have to pay an expensive premium price for the dockable version. Oh, I'm paying it because that then solves the Series S problem, right? Because remember, the only issue was the disparity in the memory, right? And that was I've been on record, I'll take my L if this happens, because I've been on record like, oh, they're not going to do it because they don't want a different SKU. But if the SKU is the exact same, right, and they're willing to put that bread up to keep it that way, right, and technology, because listen, I'm telling you right now, that Z1 Extreme is moving out here, and that's now. So
But if it's dockable, Cog, why bother with the 2 SKUs? Just make it like the Switch and be like, hey, again, I know the price point would be crazy.
Right.
Some people want the high end 4K 60.
Right.
Always
But you would
on
have
stuff.
that with the dock.
With the dock,
About
But
the
here's
dock,
the
right?
thing,
You would
if
have
you did
that.
not- if
It's
you
just
did
the price
just the-
point.
If you did just the dock thing, they're gonna have to come out there like $700-800.
Right.
At least if you take the portable end, you could drop it like 4 to 5.
I would figure the micro components, battery, like that will raise stuff. Unless you miniaturize stuff, I get what you're saying. So
No, but that thing is their end goal.
Right.
Their end goal is the Switch. That's all of them.
I think that goal is the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
That's I mean, you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about them
The portability,
walking around,
the
portability. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. That's all of them. They don't want that under the TV because it limits the mobility.
But the fact that they're still doing the option, according to the rumors, is
They
a good
have
thing.
to.
Right, because you don't want to eliminate that guy, feel he's eliminated, right? So the other thing, too, is that we have to admit, King, and this goes to you, one thing that you hate about the ROG Ally is that Windows 11 interface, right?
Oh, God.
So now you have a dedicated Xbox console gaming
interface.
UI interface. And if you do what Saul says, whether you do a hypervisor or you allow other launchers and other things to also come on with, Windows, it could get, because now you beating Steam Deck at their own game. Now you can be like, okay, you can have Steam, you can have Epic Store,
Ubisoft, Epic Game
Ubisoft,
Store.
EA, whatever. You can have if you do that, now you're getting that bread back. Because let's be real, Steam is eating. They got PlayStation games, they got Xbox games, they got their own and they interface. So now you don't have to give away that bread. You get some of that money back to your own and lock it to yourself.
Yo.
What's up? What?
If they allowed Steam on the next Xbox handheld, you could potentially play God of War.
Oh, bro, I'm
On your
listen.
Xbox, I mean,
Listen. I'm telling you right now, if what Saul is saying is true, and I'm telling you right now, if the Z1 Extreme is beating Series S and X and all that right now, the advancements in tech and chipset technology is going to be crazy.
I
bro.
wonder if PlayStation would intervene in that anyway.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, you can't really do nothing if you allow a Steam launcher though. If Steve, that's
right. That's it. Like, what are you gonna do? You put your game on Steam already. So it's like you gonna push back on that. Like, now I'm pulling God of War and Horizon because it's on the Xbox.
King laughing.
I could see it now. Let's say that does get confirmed, and King's like, "I'm playing your stuff on mine."
Oh, King gonna have 5.
First thing he gonna do.
Yeah.
That's the first thing he's gonna do.
King gonna. You can tell he laughing now because that's what King gonna do.
And imagine,
I got you, boo.
Imagine if PlayStation does go eventually day and date on PC. So now you playing PlayStation games on your Xbox handheld day and date.
Laugh now, cry later.
I know. Here's the thing: if PlayStation did do that, I mean, if Xbox did do that and PlayStation went day and date, I think they would pull off a Steam.
Speaking of which, perfect transition to the next topic, which
let's go.
Helldivers 2. PC and PlayStation, they tremendous success right now. They are killing it. Last I checked, shout out to Benji Sales, Helldivers 2 is now the first ever published by PlayStation to pass 100,000 concurrent players on Steam. It's climbing biggest PlayStation PC launch ever. And yeah, man, it's shout out to Shinobi. He said that CEO Herman Holmes previously stated day one on PC made more sense for live service games to have a really strong community. Shut up. A really strong engagement right away when you go
Said
live.
about face.
Addict, this is your topic. You are playing Helldivers 2. I heard the streets is liking it. No Metacritic reviews just yet. I'm just checking. I ain't seen nothing just yet. But the streets are talking that it is really, really good. What's your thoughts with Helldivers 2? This is your topic.
Yeah, I probably put about 6-7 hours into it at this point. It's fun. I am kind of concerned on how this game functions.
What is King doing?
It's called a victory lap.
I can't continue.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go.
I mean, when it comes to Helldivers 2, I am kind of like concerned on like the longevity of things. Now, I like right now the way I'm interpreting it, and keep in mind I could be wrong. It does look like it's like a whole community, kind of like doing this war thing on these planets with these unique creatures. There's one with bugs. There's one with like Terminators. That one's crazy.
Dope.
Because I was sitting there, I'm like, I don't know, Blaze, I'm not feeling this. Like I feel like these bugs just die a couple shots. He's like, we about to go to the Terminator place, and like those people, they real. Like some of them you have to kill in certain ways, or you're not killing them. So I'm sitting there, and you know, what's funny is, the bug place is like I have like a green line. So it's like the full thing was almost green because the community itself is is really fighting the bugs really well. But the one with the Terminator people, that sucker's almost completely red because we are losing to them.
So it's like live event engagement.
Yeah, to me,
goals
it's
for the
like
community to reach.
It's kind of like, to me, what I'm seeing, like, you know how Destiny had the let's everyone build a thing. It's kind of like that. And it seems like they're rewarding the community if they do something every week. Now, I don't know if that's exactly how it is because I'm not really into it 100%, but you know, I've seen some crazy bugs on there. Like they let you upgrade, and what's funny is like I went away from like more support, and I'm just dropping nukes on people. Like that's the only thing I really do. And what's funny is sometimes you be in a situation where it's like let's run. Like there's no fighting this. Let's run. Like, and it'd be real. Like they be coming at you hardcore. Okay. Like they be on you like white on rice, man. Like it'd be you be sitting there.
Careful with that one. Careful with that.
You be sitting there and they be on you, and like I'll be going straight, and there'll be bugs behind me, and like Blaze is running towards me. I'm like Blaze, go left or right, man. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, there's bugs behind you. There's bugs behind me. Like
Something goes on the left, something goes on the right.
if we end up hitting each other, the bugs just gonna surround us. Like you have to be completely aware of what's going. Sometimes you have to separate if you want to do everything efficiently, and then it's just like, oh man, I don't know. And then one time, you know, we were playing the game, and Jansen,
shout out to Jansen,
the fourth person, he activated the terminal to evacuate, and he got me and Blaze up, and then he put these mines down, and we all died, but him. So then Jansen's coming down, Jansen hits him. With the drop pod, he hits the other dude. Oh, and he shows him. This dude hasn't said one word the whole game. And when Jansen hit him and killed him, and I was like, well, let me get him up. Jansen's like, nah, he could stay there. He ain't evacuating. That dude came unmuted the moment. It was like, what you say?
Hold on, fam. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, so it's a fun game. I could see potential, but at the same time, it's like the Power World thing. You know, Power World had a huge uprising. And it's like I said 2 weeks ago, I wonder how they do a couple weeks from now. Right. Power World's fun right now. Right. But when you talk about the longevity and keep playing it, how are they going to do a couple weeks from now? I think this game drops off even more than that unless they do something drastic with these week-to-week resets.
Right. But so far, fun, gunplay fun, missions fun.
Yeah, like if every week, like next week, like they have like 6 or 7 species, and next week you rotate to another 2 or 3 planets with new species to fight, I could see it working well. But I'm not going to lie, I played it like 3 or 4 games, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to get off for the night. Like, it's not one of those things where I want to jump right back in over and over again.
Can I play by myself?
Oh, Lord.
No, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it.
You wouldn't recommend it. That
Sav is out. Sav is out.
King, your thoughts? You know, the Helldivers 2 situation. What you in? PlayStation multiplayer. Let's go, baby.
Well, day and date, baby.
That's what this is.
You know what I like.
You don't care about the game.
You don't care about the game one bit. Let's go.
Not. I don't care about Outsiders 3. I don't care about this.
Outsiders.
No, I don't care about that. Let's walk it back. Yeah, day and date will never happen.
Outriders.
Outriders. Yeah. You guys are so cute. Y'all so cute because day and date never happened. We will never publish. Hey, shut up. Happened. Shut up and happen, and you had to take it.
Are you implying that they are doing the same things.
They was all on Twitter. Remember that? Oh, we'll never do that. I'll cut my joint in half. Hey, Blaze. What's up?
Man, don't do that.
You was there
Shout out
with
to
him,
Blaze.
man.
Shout out
You
to
know I
Blaze.
love you. I'm
It's
gonna
all
tease
good.
you all day,
Yeah,
all day.
it's
I don't
all
care.
jokes. Blaze the
y'all,
homie.
he knows what it is.
Blaze
Me and
the
him cool.
homie. Salute.
He got my phone number. I don't care.
Factual.
So, but the fun part is you was playing D&D. and if it happens like how Safin said, all we need is to hang out with Gabe. And last time I checked, Gabe and them is mad cool. Remember, Gabe said, we don't even need a contract. We respect them and we love them and we're friends. If they slide in the DMs and slide that launcher over, that's where I was at right now. So if anybody thought, hey, King, what you doing right now? I was on Steam.
You messy, bro.
When
You
it
messy.
slide over, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have your boo day and date.
You are ridiculous.
Since y'all like day and date, did it devalue the product?
Nah, the numbers is crazy, bro.
The numbers is wild. I know it's gonna drop off. I know it ain't worth it. I saw what it looked like. I was watching Attic stream. If anybody hasn't joined Attic Arena, please go join Attic Arena. He
Yes.
just plays Xbox game. He plays everything. So go over there and just go check that out. But it was a fun stream. I saw him and J-Dub, and J-Dub is like, yo, it's behind you. Attic to your right. Attic. So they were trying to hook up a hose. I don't play games to do stuff that I can do in my backyard.
Oh my Lord.
I saw him going up to the water plant. He's like, all right, now you turn on the other side because the radiator needs to be hooked up. I said, yo, this is the worst game
ridiculous.
going. So the fact that y'all got something to play today, because I understand. Y'all had something to play a couple of weeks ago, and then the news came out. And then y'all had news to play. Yeah, your favorite thing was news to play. So you had news to play. All right, so go play news. But now that Helldivers came out, now y'all got something to play. And of course, it's going to spike up, and you're going to drop it like you drop everything. So, and it's going to go, it's not doing Power World numbers, I can tell you that.
It's ahead of Power World right now.
Well, yeah, for today.
For today.
Tomorrow.
Here's the thing. It is. I got to agree with King on that. It is the new hot thing. So obviously, we'll have to see. Now, as far as like longevity, like I said, I could see it doing that. It's just like Power World.
Yeah.
What is your post-launch
Content
roadmap looking
No,
like?
facts, roadmap.
I will agree with Power World. Power World was so hyped that they actually were successful. They dropped all that. They dropped it like it was hot. They like, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing
roadmap
this.
came out. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'll jump in. Look, this is even though King is being ridiculously messy.
It's fun.
Yeah, look, there is truth to the PlayStation day and date, and now the reevaluation, because when you have these numbers, this is insane. They cannot overlook this.
They might do a business weekly next week for them.
Yo, you stupid. A business weekly. You're ridiculous. Anyway, but I said, look, this is a huge shift in culture for PlayStation. You know, when you have this level of success, this will cause a pivot. And live service, we've already seen, they've already been pivoting that direction where it's going to be most likely day and day. Herman Hulse is out there saying it. The question remains now, does this affect the single player? Because again, when we saw the Insomniac leaks, the thing that I've discussed, and I've had this conversation with Colin, he agreed with me, is that, when Days Gone came, that was like the first game ever, I believe. It was like one of the first, like that and Horizon. So there was this novelty, like finally on PC we get PlayStation games, and its sales were high. But progressively, that year gap has not proven beneficial. It really showed me with Miles Morales. I'm like, oh, this Miles Morales, that's going to do crazy.
Because it's not new anymore.
Exactly.
It's not a new thing anymore.
The numbers are soft and you're out of the zeitgeist. So now when you launch a Helldivers 2 day and day and you see how explosive these numbers are, and you get in that bread up front from Steam, like, bro, that changes things. So again, not going to get crazy with King is at, but he is right in the sense that, corporations love bread. They love bread, and it'll be interesting. You know what I mean? What happens?
We're seeing that with the Xbox.
Moving forward. I'm sorry if I cut your balls off. You ain't get your balls off. My bad. But that was pretty much what I have on that.
We're seeing that with the Xbox.
What I have on that. We'll see. That's what I have on that. But that was pretty much what I have on that. Moving forward. Sorry if I cut your balls off. But that was pretty much what I have on that. You good? So
Was it me? Oh
Yeah.
no. Listen, like I said, this stuff is the Helldivers stuff is super interesting, and yes, they should put single player games on day one. The Zeitgeist moment, like we were just saying, it's not a new thing anymore. The first time it happens, oh my God, PlayStation games on Steam, PlayStation games on PC. Great. Once you get used to it being the norm, then people are gonna buy them where they want to buy them, whether it be on PlayStation or PC, whatever. And again, but if you're limiting that to the PlayStation and it's not 6 months, we're talking about a year plus, then you risk losing that moment. And unless you have some sort of DLC drop with a game that you can say, hey, the PC version is coming at the same time this DLC drop is coming. So you can create that second sort of zeitgeist moment for the game. It's not a super easy sell to be like, hey, this game that's 2 years old, go get it on PC. You know, it's just for that, just do it day one and have everybody be excited about it, talking about it, playing it at the same time. And then when you decide to remake/remaster it, it's a second zeitgeist moment for everyone again. So I just, again, whether on the PlayStation, as of right now, they don't have something that they can say, okay, regardless of how you want to play this day one, you should play it here because this is the better value. They don't have that in the way that the Game Pass has it right now. Maybe that shifts, maybe that changes at some point, but I do believe that all their games should at the very least come to PlayStation and PC day and day.
And it's beautiful to see PlayStation and multiplayer.
Exactly. And then you start mitigating the argument that, hey, these games are way too expensive to make. You start making that more of, okay, this is a solution now. Whether it works or not is another story, but again.
No doubt. I am going to combine the last topic because we get close to 4 o'clock. And the last one is King's topic. We'll do the super chats at the end. We'll just do the recap. King, this is you, man. This is the big one. Disney investing in Epic Games. Disney and Epic Games to create expansive and open games and entertainment universe connected to Fortnite. Investing $1.5 billion in an equity stake. So the press release, I just get a couple of excerpts for a bit. Our exciting new relationship with Epic Games will bring together Disney's beloved brands and franchises with the hugely popular Fortnite and the transformational new games and entertainment universe. This is Rob Iger, the CEO of Disney. This marks Disney's biggest entry into the world of games and offers significant opportunities for growth and expansions. We can't wait for fans to experience the Disney stories and worlds they love in groundbreaking new ways. Obviously, Tim Sweeney was talking about the power of Unreal Engine across the Disney portfolio, and then I believe the chairman of Disney Experience was talking about how the ecosystem and would bring together, and also like a deepening of the relationship between Epic and Disney. And they said that Disney and Epic Games have engaged millions of players through Fortnite content integration, season collaborations, in-game activations, and live events, including the Marvel Nexus War with Galactus that drew more than 15.3 million concurrent players. They also talked about Unreal Engine using producing assets across the Disney portfolio. So Disney's been using Unreal Engine, and they talk about in games like Kingdom Hearts, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and cinematic editing for film and streaming, which a lot of the and also park attractions that they had at the Disney parks. So yeah, this is a big deal that King want to talk about. What is he doing? What's he doing? What's going on?
Everybody remember Disney Infinity? I do. I brought all of them. And the level of addiction for these little Disney toys was incredible. What made it super exciting for me, that was when my son was born. He got to the age of 2 or 3, and I was able to get it was my excuse to buy toys. And so every time I brought him one, I brought me one, right? And putting this on the gamepad and having him pop up into the game world, and he's in the game world. Oh, that was a toy fanatic's wet dream. That was you brought my toy to life. Now I'm able to use it on the controller and have fun. Fortnite took that to the next level, right? With that Marvel event, and you had Galactus, you had everybody, you had Silver Surfer, you had all these characters, Thanos, everybody, and I was like, this can't stop. That's how addiction starts with me, because they're talking to my love. My love is Marvel stuff. Disney owns Marvel. And for them to put 1.5 billion into the collaboration, they use a lot of their technology, Unreal Engine 5, with stuff like The Mandalorian, stuff with their shows and their parks and everything like that. And their collaboration is getting a little bit deeper. What I see now is with the Lego stuff that they have there in the Rocket Knight League, they have Rocket League. I said Rocket
Yeah,
League.
Rocket League. Yeah.
Rocket League. They have little tabs. Could you imagine them? And it's going to be a persistent world, a Disney tab, and where you have like Disney Infinity World, because it's going to have Pixar, Star Wars, everything there. You have like little islands, like the Star Wars Island, and you know you have the Pixar Island, and you go and you see Buzz Lightyear, or you go in to do different things. I think that blows Fortnite to a different level. Like pause. Like it takes it to a whole different level, and Disney gets back to their core. I think their core is children, changing children's mind going forward, giving them the ability to express themselves in different formats. Could you imagine going to Mickey Mouse house? You go to the land of illusion.
Right, Castle Illusion.
Yeah, Castle of Illusion. And then you go in there and you have Mickey Mouse characters and stuff like that, and you're interacting in it. And it's not just an event in Fortnite where you have to worry about, I got to catch it this month, or if I don't buy the battle pass, I won't get this out. No, this is a persistent world. I think this was an incredible thing. And I think is that 1.5 billion is just a drop in the bucket to the level of money that they're going to make back, and how big Epic is going to get from this collaboration if they can actually pull it off.
Yeah, no, it's huge. It's huge investment seeing this type of commitment. Attic, what's your thoughts on it? Because I know you play Fortnite. You know, you're kind of big on the big events. You always tell me like, bro, you don't even realize what's happening right now. Like, what do you feel about this Disney investment?
I think it's Disney wanting a portion of the gaming space. They already pretty much had a huge, post when it comes to Fortnite. You know, if you really think about it, you go back and you look at all the IPs that they keep covering, the majority of it is Disney.
Yeah.
So, from Marvel to Star Wars. I did see on the map it's at ESPN as well, which is interesting. What they do football stuff too.
Yeah.
So I can see the thing, as far as like what King's talking about, I don't really care if it goes that direction, because that doesn't really have any like stance on me. But if it's more stuff in Fortnite, that's cool. I'd be up for that. But as far as like Disney and Fortnite, unless it's like Kingdom Hearts or Fortnite, I really don't care about Disney in the gaming space. Maybe Star Wars. It's just I got to see more. What does this partnership mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of collaboration potential, and I want to see outside of Fortnite as well. Solve your thoughts. Disney, Epic, Bedfellows. What's going on here? What's going on here?
And didn't they buy a piece of it too? They bought a piece.
Yep.
So this makes perfect sense. We've seen other collaborations with them, throughout the years, and seen the success of that. So for them to do something more substantial at a time when Epic feels like they need to grow Fortnite, I think is absolutely amazing. And I really do think, like what King said, I said this allows Disney to sort of create that theme park atmosphere in a digital world that's viable. I think, what we saw with like Dreamlight Valley was kind of the beginnings of this idea of kind of inhabiting Disney worlds and kind of, create. I don't know if it's you have your own character within the world or if you're controlling Disney characters, but it is this thing where you're kind of inhabiting those spaces for those fans. So, I mean, at this point, it doesn't have the concurrent players or anything like that it used to, but it does give an indication of people's desire to play that type of game. So what better game to kind of incorporate that than Fortnite? I think Fortnite is the metaverse that Zuckerberg wanted, and it's happened organically over there at Epic, where it's like they took this tower defense game, turned it into a battle royal. The battle royal blew it up, and now it's this metaverse where you can kind of exist and do things and have concerts and weird stuff happening in there. And I think it's great. I do think, and speaking to my nephew, right, because my nephew is kind of my barometer for that, this 10-year-old, 11-year-old age range. I don't know where he stands with the Disney stuff specifically, but he was kind of soft on the additions they've had thus far with like the racing game, the Rock Band stuff. He was like,
Oh, that
"That's
Rock Band
kinda-"
thing is crazy.
But
Yeah.
it feels like it's not. They have to start sort of, like you said, pushing that content and making it appealing to the younger player that's in the ecosystem. Because as of right now, it's a transplant of things that we grew up with, like a Rock Band, and it doesn't make sense to him. The kart racer stuff, that as well. It's like, He said, I tried it. It was all right. I went back to playing,
Vain.
no
Fortnite.
build.
Yeah,
no
same
build.
thing
Went right
like
back
me.
to it,
Yeah.
right? So the Disney stuff is interesting because, again, that's appealing in that it's just going to be, they're trying to create that world within this world that's so popular that obviously you're going to get so many eyes on it. If they do it right, this could be huge, because at that point, do you ever disincorporate those things once they build this out, right? It'll be a permanent part of Fortnite, I think, really, if it reaches that level of success. So this is super interesting, again, and it takes Fortnite to that next level of like, what can we do with this space? Because it's a space now. It's not a game, it's a space. So it's super interesting stuff. And again, I just really, I can't believe where Fortnite began and what it is now.
Insane.
It is really, really insane. And again, Disney, the Disney name behind it, and adding to that stuff in addition to all the other stuff they do with other IP, is kind of is insane.
It's insane.
It really is.
First of all, shout out to Front of the Realm, Bill Stillwell and Epic over there doing the Lord's work out here, making big moves. Shout out to him and his team and all those guys over there. Look, and girls, it's big, It does remind me of Epic. They had another collaboration, I believe, with the Lego joint. I think also.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had the Lego Fort.
Sony's invested in them as well. They get a lot of bags, man. They get a lot of bags. Yeah, I think, to me, I'm very curious what happens outside of the Battle Royale. Obviously, they experimented with the rocket racing and other stuff. I want to see where the potential is there. But Disney clearly sees value. They see a lot of value. I find it very interesting with them utilizing Unreal with the TV shows, and stuff like that. And also, we can't forget the mobile space, right? What are they going to do there? There's a lot of potential there. So this is, to me, Disney getting their foot in this door with this gaming, and they're seeing some things that they can do. And this is a fruitful relationship. So yeah, big deal. Curious to see how it expands Fortnite. Curious to see outside of Fortnite, and also the business ramifications of it. But yeah, shout out to the team. They out there doing what they do. But yeah, 7 minutes remaining, and we're out of here.
Let's get the super chat.
Let's get the super chat.
Yo,
We got
how the hell on your Twitter do you? Because I switched the stuff around. How the hell do I get my joint back to not nighttime mode?
Oh, I forgot. You guys had to keep doing that.
Yeah.
No,
I'll have to look into it.
we got a few. I can take a look.
Yeah, we got a few. Yeah, let's do it. Lord Metroid, $2. Super chat. Cog gonna play Swifty's music for his guests tonight. Then we got Spartan 661, $5 super chat. It's a double event Sunday with ILP and the Super Bowl. I'll take ILP over football any day. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Much love to you guys. Enjoy the game. Thank you, bro. And we got Noob Cybot JP45. $5 super chat. What if this is a play to get regulators to force Sony's hand at going multi-platform too, especially given how the FTC is breathing down Xbox's neck? Yeah, let this have competition. Let's do that. Then we got Jeesh, $2 super chat. I forgot that the 4090 came with Enlightenment. Yes, it does. No more cataracts here. 4090. Bang, bang. Black Roded, 357, $5 super chat. Whose house should I bring the beer and Philly cheesesteaks to? We at Kings, Cogs, Sobs, or taking a flight to Addicts. Go Niners. Hold the line.
Oh, that's Cog's house.
Yeah.
And as far as bringing meat to my house, pause.
Nah, I don't know.
Bro.
Then let's put the crest in the chat for Craig Hooligan gifting 1 ILP membership. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Then we got Lieutenant Hulk, $2 super chat. MGS stay exclusives, Bethesda and Activision third party. So Microsoft games stay exclusives, and Bethesda and maybe Activision third party. Yeah, okay, could be. And we got Nady Nay, $10 super chat. It's been a crazy week. Xbox fans losing their minds. PlayStation has a multiplayer game, and I had to make sure my girl doesn't follow Drake because all of a sudden she isn't a vegetarian anymore.
Whoa,
Wow.
whoa,
Wow.
whoa.
Wow. Meat on the table.
Meat on the
Zaki.
table, literally.
And we got Zaki with the $50 super chat. Thank you so much.
Much love.
If this is true, it's good news. We for Xbox, because it means Xbox, Microsoft Gaming will be treated like all of Microsoft's other software businesses. And imagine a world where Sony's biggest third-party publisher is Microsoft. They are everywhere. I think one side of the argument within Microsoft is exactly that. Andre Doyle, $2 super chat. Xbox 2026 AMD Threadripper Pro 7995X Zen 5 version. That's a beast stuff. Then we got J Boy on the Run, $2 super chat. What King is saying? Mustard Hearts cry over rumors. Wow. Yeah.
This is true, sir. This is true.
Then we got J Boy on the Run, $2 super chat. Xbox didn't say that's what they're doing. Yes, they haven't said what they're doing just yet. We will find out. Then we got Sparty on, $5 super chat. What if this is all because Microsoft is planning to buy the gaming world? They need to prove they will share with Sony.
Oh, duh, the FTC talk.
I think that's the whole plan, to be honest with you.
Buy the whole industry? Damn.
I think that's the whole. Come on, man. When you talk about,
We got
you
2
talk about-
minutes.
2
you
minutes.
talking about money, man. This is they're hungry, bro. I believe that's the plan.
Then we got Hector the Macho Man, $5 super chat. Harvey Dent was right. Die the hero or become the villain. Live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Caption of the Mustard Hearts has been born. I wish that the wizard had given Addict a real heart. Wow.
Yo. Don't do that. Bessie.
Little Wizard of Oz.
Bessie. Continue.
Then we got L Boogie,
Al.
aka La Boogie, $10 super chat. I don't care. The toolboxes have been rattling and the emotions have taken over for these dudes. Sad look. Yes, man. Boogie was not a fan of what was going on online last week.
Facts, yo.
No doubt.
Then we got Lee Elder, $5 super chat. I would post my favorite gift for the Spartan war cry, but I'll settle for King calling for the community to hold the line.
Thank you.
Then we have Hargeet Shani, $2 super chat. Cog, we will go past 4.
No, we not. Let's go to the poll. New IPL poll with the Xbox business update scheduled this week regarding the future of Xbox. Which of these do you think is the most important for Xbox leadership to answer? The choices are A, is Xbox going full third party and abandoning hardware? B, is Game Pass day and date going away? C, the overall fate of Xbox Game Studios, ABK and ZeniMax exclusives? Or D, I don't care. If we hear case by case basis, we gon' riot. Shout out to all those in the chat getting us at that prompt time of 4 p.m. Where can the 5 people find you? Everybody go, let's go. Peace.
Sound like the micro machine, man. Like an auctioneer.
So, thank you,
I
Attic.
feel you.
Oh, yeah. No, we can find you. You're up next,
You can find me on Twitter.
Look, I got a violent Douce right now. Y'all messing up the fun right
Night, little rabbit.
now. Oh, y'all want to be extra slow now. Now y'all want to be extra slow.
Not me.
No, you can find me on Twitter at Lord Addict ILP. You can find me on YouTube at Gaming Addict, and if you like streaming, you can find me on Addict Arena. After the podcast, I will be going streaming Resident Evil 0. So
That's fun. That's a fun game.
I got in right now. I'm in the mansion.
Oh,
It's gonna be curious how
get
that
off the
goes.
train. I like the
Yeah,
train.
so this will put you straight towards that. So, I don't mind backseat gaming either because the game's like 30 years old. So definitely go in there.
He called the backseat game.
It's good.
So
That's crazy.
I am like 150 hours away from monetization. So if you guys want to come in there, you don't like the foosballs, come in there.
Just put it on. Just put it on. Let it run in the background.
Yeah. If you don't like the foosball, you come in there and make fun of me getting killed in this game.
No doubt, Lord Saul. Where can I find people?
They got ink to save and save files on there. You gotta have.
Oh yeah,
ink to
the
save.
ribbons. You gotta have the ribbons. That's the ribbon era. Facts. So what you got?
Hopefully playing some Suicide Squad and Tekken and Lost Crown, which again I haven't played. So yeah, hopefully that. We'll see.
No doubt, Lord King. Where can I find people? Find you? What you got going on?
Xbox Frontline News video is going to go up. Now, listen, what I did was something different for the members. I know y'all saw the Daniel Bell Gladiator Hawk that I was going to talk about. What I did was I said, you know what? I'm going to talk about all my Gladiator Hawks in one thing. So the Bowen, the XM, the sideshows, all of the stuff, the Queen Studios, everything is going to go up. And also I'm going to talk about one of the Gladiator Hawks that Cog specifically hates. So, yeah.
Cog, they're.
What?
I was gonna say they're in the chat saying it's only 2 p.m. where they are, so we have another 2 hours.
That's their business. That's their business.
So for members, if you're a member of Xbox Frontline, that stuff is going up. Also, if you're a member of Xbox Frontline, or not, if you just follow Xbox Frontline, Teespring stores up. You got the Mustard Heart. I got a new Conquer the Mustard Heart up there. Inspired by Lord Attic. Y'all gotta see it. It's called Conquer the Mustard Heart. It's freaking funny. And next Friday we have a live show. But thank you guys for rocking out.
Hit the like button. You know, the memo should be you talk about doing things and we do things. So let's do that.
That's right. Put the Mustard Hearts out to work.
So super chat.
Two more super chats. Hector the Macho Man, $5 super chat. I meant to say Captain, but the Macho Man will be playing the bass guitar when the Xbox shit goes down. Yo, 49ers because I'm tired of T Swift.
That's right.
Then we have Acute Perspective, $5 super chat. Ooh. Microsoft knows Europe is anti-American products equals Xbox. Europe supports Sony and Nintendo equals their sales numbers. Jim Ryan and Lena Khan plan the CMA equal European. So we got no wins in Europe.
Wins.
That's what you say. Lord Metro, $2 super chat. Cog, tick tock, tick tock.
Yep. And on that note, everybody, Jay Sunday, peace.
Borak,
Think y'all slick.
super chat. Rise, son of Rome, going to PlayStation. Fine.
Word. Peace.
Word. Peace.